Oh, hello. Hi, everybody. If you're here, please say hi. Please drop a comment and say hi. And yeah, we're going to start soon. Wait for everybody to come in. Hi, Kawindi. Hi, Kevin. Hi, Navindran. So I'll wait for more people to come in. All right. Hello, hello. Yep, please come in. Thomas won't be around today because he just got back from their little Samui Duro drive, where Thomas and Chris Wee and a few of the Evo Club members, they drove all the way to Koh Samui and they just returned. So he is really tired. And I suspect Thana is also very tired because he went for a camping trip on the weekends. Yeah. All right. Please come in. Come in. I see 50, 60 people coming in. Atit Shah, welcome. Welcome. Oh, for those, everybody is on YouTube. I don't see anybody from Facebook. You all can actually go to Facebook. Oh, Jackson Wong from Facebook coming in. So you guys can't see the total number. I can see the total number because some people watching from YouTube, from Thana's channel, from Thomas's channel, Con's channel, my channel, and of course Facebook, Horizon's Facebook. Hi, Nixon. Hello. Please come in and help us to share. Help us to share this live so that we can help more people when it comes to car buying. You all can fire up your questions. If you have any questions, do fire up. I will try my best to... Oh, Anthony, hi. Where were you last Saturday? Yeah, there we go. He's here. Evening, Ivan. Yeah. Holding down the fort. Yeah, holding down the fort. Yeah. Thana won't be coming in today. He's busy or tired. Thomas is definitely tired. Hi, Ivan. Yeah, I can't really see well with these glasses. They are really dark. Right? They only cost 4 ringgit, so yeah, you can barely see through it. See that? It's super dark. Right? So you can see. Hi, Hillary. Hi, Mirul. Hi, Young Greg. Charanjit. Hi, everybody. Oh, Theophilus. Hi, Theo. Hi, Jensen. Yeah. ADT. Tiban. Hi, Tiban Naidu. All right. Let's start with the first. Hey, Tana, you're in. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought you.
I need to log in back as an admin. So okay. So yeah, one of those behind the scene things that happens in StreamYard.
I feel
Maurice, how
so
are you?
lonely just now. I
I
feel so
didn't
lonely.
abandon you. I'm here.
I thought you were tired from your camping trip.
No, I didn't go. Chiyong went.
What?
Yeah, I didn't go. Chiyong went, and it was interesting because these guys brought all their hardcore trucks and stuff and rigs, and it's a night safari. So they go with the
Yeah.
lights and all that stuff. So the
Yeah.
caption on the event they went, we went night safari, uh, some 31 trucks and one Ford Escape. So and everybody was impressed, like with Chiang's driving and with his Ford Escape over there. So yeah, there you go.
You know, Chiyang drives really, really well.
Oh, really well.
Yeah,
Yes.
even when we go, we just went JB for Recce, right, for
Mm,
our big event end of this
Mm.
month.
Mm.
And I mean, he's the kind of driver where I can sleep with him behind the wheel,
Mm.
even if he goes fast or what. Yeah.
It's a good point, Bobby. Why do you think? And I think a lot of it's because of when you work with less, when you don't have the most the best car in the world, and you
Mm.
work hard for it, you become a better driver. People who learn to drive in sagas and work their way up, they become good drivers. Anybody first car polo or golf, sorry lah, but you have to work really hard to, um, you know what I mean, like, you know what I mean.
I really think it has something to do with that that person's own
Oh,
judgment also. Some people are stupid for the rest of their life when they drive stupid. No matter how long they drive, they just drive like shit. Some people really drive. I mean, it's not about being able to go fast or slow. Some people can go
true.
fast, but you feel safe, right? Because you know that person know what he's doing,
Mm,
and some just all over the place, all over the road.
mm.
Yep, 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 yep.
And some
All
can
right.
drive as a good driver. Like if you're a passenger, you feel it's very safe, like, it's the way they pick the corners and yeah. Wow.
Okay, I'll highlight the
Hmm.
first question. His question came in before you logged in just now.
Hmm.
Um, is it a E350E? If it is, then no, don't. I don't think there's a normal E350, right?
No,
It's
I
it's
don't think so.
E350E, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Correct.
Uh, uh, the 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 past 2-3 years,
Mm,
Mercedes hybrid is the worst. Okay,
mm,
so not
yeah.
recommended. You get a regular E300, seriously.
Mm.
All right. Um, there's one. Hey, oh, Thana disconnected. I'm all alone. Uh, I know the Forte Coupe's price held pretty well, but it's for 10-year-old Forte, right? That starts from 100-ish thousand. This is actually a very expensive price to pay, you know.
Mm.
So, oh, Thana, you're
Oh,
back.
sorry.
Yeah, it's expensive way for a
Mm.
2012 Forte Coupe for forty
I wonder.
thousand. I mean,
I
oh,
wonder.
I guess,
I wonder. I wonder how the car's maintenance and all that stuff is. I know, like, one of my relatives bought this car. Within
yeah,
a year had an accident. They had to wait
yeah.
like 6 months for a part. Like the accident claim, they couldn't get the part back then. They had to wait 6 months for the part to arrive to fix the car. So I don't know how it's going to be, like all the body panels and stuff, like, um
I think, I think 6 months is not entirely waiting for parts lah. Usually the workshop, you know how they work, right? They try to overclaim, and then the insurance
come
will
back.
reject. And then, of course, the workshop won't tell you they're trying to overclaim, right? They will just
Mm-mm,
tell you, oh, waiting for this, waiting for that.
mm.
So, yeah, yeah, yeah.
But it wasn't like
But
awe inspiring lah. When I drove the car, it wasn't like wow, it was okay lah.
yeah,
So
so for 40,000 for a 2012 Kia Coupe is a little bit steep, to be honest.
mm,
But that's their pricing. It's going for like 35, 36,000, and you don't have a choice for another. And is there any other choice for another coupe? That
coupe.
not much, right? For 40K. And
Yeah, not much.
2012 is it a cash buy? ADT, please let us know if it is a cash buy. If it is a cash buy, then your 40,000 cash can be spent on pretty much some, See, like what TJ said, it's a bit over. Sorry. Hello? Hello?
You know what I
Yeah?
will. Yeah, yeah. Mm,
Boleh, boleh. Boleh.
mm.
Thank you. Thank you.
I was just looking, Bobby. Yeah,
Sorry?
I was just looking. Yeah, the Veloster.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're okay with Kia and Hyundai, Veloster is also about the same price range lah.
Oh,
So
I think the Forte
I know lah.
is
Prettier?
prettier lah, the Forte.
Really? I
No
felt
way.
I felt the 40 was like, oh, just like a sedan. No, it's like a it's
Mm,
like it's like a sedan. I like, for example, a 4 series. It's a wider. It's a different car from 3 series.
yeah,
It's different altogether. But the 40 is exactly as a sedan made to two doors. So there's something unique about it. The
yeah.
Velocity, on the other hand, okay lah, something is there lah. It's proper hatchback coupe. I know
True,
I
true.
prefer the Velocity from a shape point of view, like.
Yeah, it's more unique, right? It's more unique.
Mm-mm.
All right.
It may not be fast,
Yeah.
but you know what? It's the part like. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, there's a lot of questions pouring in already.
Come. You
Boom,
have to.
boom,
You
boom.
have to. Maybe I can't click,
Mm,
so you must click.
yeah, yeah. How come? How come you can't click?
Oh, I need to
Um.
log it back in.
Oh, so Atisha is saying that uh, used car prices have been going up. Yes, used car prices have been going up,
Mm, mm,
and no choice. That's how the market goes. Um, yeah, you just
yep.
basically used car is like it's between you and the seller. You try to nego your way. You cannot
Mm,
just look at what people's asking price are and then
mm,
just go for it. Yeah.
yep.
So
I
no
see the used
choice.
car market. It's like more and more people are keeping the car in a good condition. So I said like
Mm,
condition is everything, like. Cars that are
mm,
beyond 10 years old.
mm,
Old BM could be 120K. The same car could be
mm,
40K. Just
mm,
condition.
mm.
Yep.
And there's another thing also, like people like us, right? Trying to initially we started doing this, trying to tell people that buying used cars are okay, and then to help people save money, right? But this kind of message propagates from those of you watching this to you telling your friends, your family, and all that when they're thinking, and it inevitably created a much larger demand for used cars. One of the example from our show is very evident. The uptick in buying convertibles in
Mm,
Malaysia is definitely 100% our making from us here.
yep.
We created this. It's not something that we want to create. It's just something we experience and we're very happy with it, and then we would just want to share and let people know. And yeah, so no choice. We caused it. if all of us start doing shows that tell people don't buy used cars, they're shit, they break down, but trust me, within half a year, it will go down. It will go down if we keep on doing it. So no choice. That's how
Yeah.
it is. But one thing I want everybody to know is this. Used cars going up only benefits everybody. It's not that you guys were saying that some of you said, hey, you guys always promote this, the used car prices going up really, very hard for me to buy. But you miss out one thing, is the retention of wealth, of value. Imagine someone doing a show and telling people about properties and how shit used properties are, and all the used properties market begin to slow because demand comes down, right? It's actually your property that initially you have this wealth, this value, and it got evaporated away. It evaporated away. So a market where used car has a very good retention value, right, only benefits all of us because it's a retention of value. So do remember this. All right. Um, okay. You spotted any questions? You cannot highlight, Tana. What
I
happened?
can't highlight. I need to log back in, so I'll ask HP. So yeah, I'll get it shortly. Okay, what about, okay, let's just start from, I guess, the bottom or the top. Let's just see. Um, a Volvo XC90 T8 with facelift good enough for family? I guess the question now, I guess, is the facelift that's coming from the X 815.
Where's that question?
I'm
Oh
just
dear.
I'm going
Eight
the last
50.
one.
Yeah. Oh, you
815
scroll all
one.
the way down.
Yeah, yeah.
What? You
Okay,
can
so
see 850. 815 is
eight
it? Oh,
fifteen
oh,
fifteen
oh,
15.
oh, oh, oh.
I can't see in the future. Not yet. If I
Ah, okay,
can.
okay, okay.
Okay, Bobby, my question to this was, how
Yes.
long would the XC90, the current, I mean, it's all the same lah, facelift and not
Yeah.
facelift, it's just a change, like, but
Mm,
like people buying the car, like, I feel like this is old model, like, how should I buy now? I always have that thing with me, and
mm.
we know that one point they'll become full EV, isn't it? What, 225 or something like that? They'll
Yep.
become
Yep.
more EV, like.
At least in another 2 years, at least.
Mm,
But the one that will come will be a full EV. So it's a totally product proposition altogether.
mm, mm,
By
mm,
that time, I don't think the XC90 will sell that well because it's a full
mm,
EV SUV.
mm,
I cannot imagine the weight. It will be 2.8 tons,
mm,
the weight of a Cullinan.
mm.
I cannot, I cannot imagine that.
The
But
funny, Bobby,
anyhow,
yeah. Mm.
sorry, Dana.
I was thinking, like now you see, the EV is not the mainstream.
Mm,
These cars are all mainstream.
mm,
But that point in time, if everybody goes on EV, I
mm.
think I maybe there'll be a demand for non-EV cars. If even 30%
Definitely,
people are buying EV, yeah.
definitely. I can guarantee you, this
Mm,
whole EU, all the governments in EU one by one declaring that, oh, by year 2030, we will stop produce ICE cars. By year 2035, right? Do remember this. All these countries are democracies. Democracies also mean the next government can completely run over and void whatever the previous government declared.
true, true.
It has happened in the German parliament. They have
Mm,
totally reversed on their closure of coal plants recently. They shut down all their coal plants. Oh, we will
mm,
not burn coal anymore. Recently, they just restarted it. All right. And US, they signed the Paris Accord for environmental concern.
mm,
They can
mm,
just throw it away. So
mm,
do remember this. This is a funny thing. Democracy governments, right? Whatever they announce or they sign into law only lasts for 5 years
mm.
until the next government comes
Correct.
and they can do
True.
whatever they want with it. All right.
Correct.
Now coming
Correct.
back to the XC90 T8, it's a
Mm,
fantastic family SUV. I bought twice. Many XC90 owners in our XC90 owners group, right? Many owners are onto their third XC90 already. So they bought it back in 2015, and then by
15. Yeah.
2018 they bought another one, the updated one. Because a lot of these rich men, right, 3 year, 4 year, they change cars. And then by 2021, they saw the X5 and all that. Yeah, pretty good. Some of them bought the X5, but many went back to the same car, X90. And it's a very good car, so you can go ahead, right? Um, wow, a lot of questions pouring in.
Mm,
Um, 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 where is I saw a question just now. Okay, this one. 3,000 ringgit salary. Can you afford a F10 535i? If you can afford to buy, then in terms of maintenance, you need a credit card. That's what most car guys do. When we were young, when our salary was low, there are bound to be months whereby, let's say your salary is 3,000, and that month you need to do something to your car, and then it costs 2,000. You're not gonna pay it off 2,000, right? You just have to swipe your card. So you
yeah.
have to understand the predicament that you're gonna be in. I've went through that. I've went through that. My first car, my salary was 1,007, and then I paid 850 ringgit per month for installments. And then yeah, basically it bloated up my credit card lah. But eventually, it also made me constantly trying to find a better job,
Mm,
constantly trying to get promoted.
mm,
Uh, I always think that for youngsters, right, there is value in in standing in a hot frying pan. That kind of
mm,
feeling.
mm,
The worst a youngster can get is to be comfortable.
mm,
The most comfortable way of moving around is buy a motorcycle, right? And then
Yep.
you spend a few ringgit per week on petrol. You don't have to pay toll. You don't have to pay whatever. Your bike gets stolen, you buy another one. You know, that's the best way. And every time it rains, you can tell your boss you were under the bridge. That's why you're late. So, uh, and I believe you're a youngster because the salary is okay, and then you ask this kind of question. So I am of by any measure you cannot afford by any measure. However, however, I also know that the F10 535i will not drop in price anymore. That means there is a certain retention of value. You own the car, you work hard, you pay for it, you keep finding new jobs to keep jumping between jobs. Don't stay in one job. Don't believe what they say. Oh, you're not loyal to your company. Screw that. Right? You find another one, you jump. You find another one, you jump. Then
Yep.
I believe you do better. Of course, a 528i. Actually, a 528i versus a 535i is only two more spark plugs and two more coil packs. That's it. That's the difference in
True.
maintenance. I own a car that has the same engine as the 535i. It's super reliable engine. The gearbox, you don't have to worry, is indestructible. Um, so yeah, you
Yep.
judge. Your salary cannot, but you have a credit card. You work your way, find new jobs, and work through it. Okay, but it's a car that won't depreciate. That's the difference between
Yep.
this and a 528i.
Mm.
Yeah. Mm.
It's like I would say all these MLM guys, they said, oh,
Mm.
you must go and push yourself and buy a car you can't afford, and it's fantastic. Go do it. But these kind of cars you
Mm.
buy, as Bobby said, you worst case scenario, you're not gonna lose money, lah. Especially the 535i.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah. So it will really push you to. I mean,
Mm.
we have met so many youngsters in Evo Club. Right? They work two jobs. Um, it's amazing the youngsters these days, right? There are so many avenues for you all to make money, right? So
Mm.
you just have to be resourceful and find ways. So good luck, and I believe someone like you would constantly push yourself to go higher. I think everybody should.
Mm.
All right. Um, you spot any you want me to highlight?
No, just go ahead. Just I think just pick, like, just keep on going, and a lot of questions here, and we can probably
A
answer them
lot.
as you go. A lot.
Yeah,
Come, just but
Mike Yap said the N55
yeah.
has less stress
Mm.
over the
Yeah.
N20. Less
Mm.
stress means less chances of oil leak and all that. All
Mm.
right.
Mm. Mm.
Mm.
I've always bought bigger engines than, and yeah. So
Yeah, but of course the road tax lah. You all have to
mm.
just take in the road
my
tax.
my definition of big engine back then was 2.0 was big engine, like, but uh,
You know, I
no, but
remember back then when Volkswagen launched remade the Beetle, right?
mm,
I was like, wow, a small car like that, 2-liter engine. Ah.
yeah, correct. I mean, when I was younger, 2 liter was like big, and all my friends said that,
Yeah.
like all the cars I had in my life, Bobby, yeah,
Mm,
has been a 2.0 and above. Has been a 2.0 minimum, like, And my friends say,
mm,
why buy 2.0 so much expensive? Because my group, like, But
mm,
as Mike said, like, the stress on the car, you drive at a very
mm.
small rev opposed to a small car, 1.6, 1.3. Revs
Yeah,
higher, the car will just disintegrate, like.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And you know what?
Okay.
For youngsters, right? To be honest, they buy a 535i, they will be mixing with BMW club people like
Mm,
people like and if they didn't buy this car, right, I'm just imagining it. He didn't buy this car, he go and buy a Axia or whatnot, right?
mm,
And he might just his money he might be spent on what red box lah, karaoke lah, drinking
true,
session with friends lah, and all that.
true.
Meaningless money, meaningless. You know? Meaningless social circle. Yeah. Anyway, okay, come. What else? Uh, Kishan is correct. He said that you need to think twice about petrol and maintenance. So
Mm,
yeah, but it's a reliable 3 liter. It is a reliable
yeah.
3 liter. Okay. Um, um,
Bobby?
happened? Right.
Yeah,
Am I back? Okay,
you're back.
Atisha, I think can you tighten up your choices first before we discuss on it? Now it's so open for 60 for this kind of question. All right.
Okay. I'm gonna go, Bobby, and come back with admin access so I can pick the questions.
Yeah,
Please.
man. Yeah, man. I
Bye.
miss you picking questions. Okay, okay.
Okay, bye.
Please. Okay. Go through a few quick one. Walker. Yeah, he said bought a F33 series when I was earning 3K and pushed myself to find better jobs, and now I'm earning 2 times more than what I was earning back then. Yes. Yeah, it's true. This is this is actually something important that will
I'm back. Totally
earn
agree.
your backline. You know.
You bought a F30, earning 3K, put myself to find a job. Now I'm serving. Yeah, true. Mm. I think I think the best way to describe it is people do not know what the limits are until you find them. And when you find the
Mm,
limits, you find that there is always more. You know,
yeah,
if you think about yourself, Walker, and if you're your same age group, you'll find other guys who are not as like you. You'll find other guys who are doing more than you. Why? It's a question of limits, lah. Simple as that.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
But now it's cheap, lah. 3 series, Mm, okay. On the same road, Captain Plow says back 99, salary 3K, bought a Brava. The car made me who I am today. On that note, if you think about this, Bobby, before
Uh,
this, my cars were not really. I mean, even now my cars are questionable. The cars I buy, but, but you know what? It's something that I know and I buy. Um, the first Conti car that I actually have was my Audi, and
mm.
that was 2017 or whatever. So not long
Oh,
ago.
what made
Mm,
you decided like, okay, I'm going for this car?
did you know Bobby Ang?
Are you serious?
I kid you not, Bobby. Before this, I'm the guy who work on cars. I do Japanese cars and stuff like no. Then I
Uh,
watched you on YouTube, and I was like, Bobby, like, you can do it, you can go for it and stuff. And I was always scared about buying this car. So I figured, what's the car that I want to break my inhibition of German cars? And I said, people all say, oh, Audi, don't get Audi, don't get hybrid. I said, screw it. I'm a mechanic lah. At heart lah. I'm going to do this. And I got the Audi Asus hybrid because of Bobby. He said, challenge yourself, and I got that because of you, Bobby. And then yeah,
serious,
yeah. You have no Bobby.
serious.
You have no Bobby. You have no idea how many lives that you have touched. You have made a difference. You have like who I am today. What I do all this is from you,
Uh,
like no. So there you
no
go.
shit.
Really.
But I'm just super glad that the people that I meet that I met in Evo Club. I'm just amazed sometimes when I think of all and then a lot of them became friends.
Mm,
Within Evo Club, it's so amazing. I mean, people like you, of course,
yep.
Mike Yap and Adrian Ma,
Mm,
Alex
mm,
Wong, Thomas, this amazing Roger, all these amazing individuals, right? It's like how the hell I managed to get to know these people, and I was like, oh yeah, it's through my love of cars, and and then sometimes on Saturdays, right, I see youngsters, 19 year olds, 20-year-olds, they were standing with us together, you know,
mm,
and some are super rich 60-year-olds, rich 50-year-olds, and they became friends with these 19, 20-year-olds.
true.
It's really something that these 19-year-olds, right, if they, or 20, 21, 22-year-old youngsters, right, if they stuck with their own schoolmates, right, they would never
Mm,
have been able to expand their circle of friends.
mm,
You just chit chat with your colleagues, and all of you talk shit about your manager, your boss, and then within your own schoolmates, some got promoted, and then you all go karaoke, celebrate.
yeah.
It's the 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 notion of their outreach of the people that they know was so limited. But
Mm,
when they come and join us, right, wow, suddenly, it's quite amazing, right?
yep. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Gopal was saying. Gopal was a member in Evo. He was saying that
Mm,
um many years ago, okay, he wrote the Civic and stuff, and then
mm,
recently he branched and bought the GTI, and then he said,
mm,
my first Porsche I've driven was he drove my car over, and then last
mm.
weekend he first Ferrari he drove was Lexus 360 modernized, like
Yeah, he told
can
Alexis,
you,
right.
correct,
So you cannot imagine, right, how nice Ferrari owners, you can imagine that. Hey, drive my car. Just hey, come on, go.
Come. Yeah. Bobby,
Oh shit! I'm.
your line.
Did I hang? Did I just
I
hang? I did.
I
I think I did,
I
right?
think your
Oh dear.
exuberance and energy wasn't enough for the bandwidth. Just broke. You broke the internet. That's what happened.
Let me try my best to adjust the notes. See if there's any chance of improving it.
Yeah.
Wait, let me check.
Can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jackson says here, important to spend more time bonding with different people with different backgrounds. Humble yourself and place yourself in their shoes. Bob Young is right. Yes. If you are mixing with people your age, you are your Jago Kampung, you'll never become more
Mm.
than what you are. Always speak to people and become humble. Yep. Learn, listen,
Yeah.
young people nowadays cannot do that. But you mix with people who are better than you, then you're like, okay, I listen. Oh, what is it? Wow, you learn. So true, Jackson. So true.
Yeah.
Okay, can we go back to questions now? Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
Asian
Sorry.
asked the question: looking for a 328 F30, oh, beautiful choice, or a Volkswagen Golf GTI Mark 6 or R? They're like, cannot lah. You cannot put 6 and or R lah. Then cannot go comparison ma.
That means he can afford the R.
Can
It's
afford
about
R lah.
his.
What he has
Yeah.
lah. Mm,
If you can afford the R, you get the R.
yeah lah.
Then G for Mark 6 for my own driving, Mark 6 I felt the GTI is more fun a little bit, but the Golf R is a lot more power, and it will have the best resale value here. The
Mm,
Golf R.
mm, mm,
Mm.
true.
All right.
Yeah, those are like Audi rims, huh?
The potato peeler rims is actually from
Yeah.
Golf
Oh,
R,
really?
and then
Mm,
yes, and then Audi also has this rim. But Audi towards the end, right? You see the spoke, right? This spoke goes straight all the way to the side of the rims.
yeah. It's
The Audi ones, right? Actually, they go in a little bit like that for
mm,
Audis. Yeah, yeah. We call it the
like
potato peeler. Like
yeah. I had that. I'm like, that's what.
yeah, we call that the
Very nice.
potato peeler. Yeah, get a
Yeah.
Golf R. Fantastic.
For if you're talking about mods, I think both these platforms are right. Both are great. It's more what you like, Asian. Drive both
Yeah.
cars and see what they are. You both choices are actually excellent choices. So you can afford the R, get the R. Not always can say like, oh, when I was younger, I drove a Golf R, lah, So
Mm,
yeah, get it.
mm.
Mm.
This one,
Let, hmm.
no, I saw this. This one, what kind of question? Of course you
Go
can
ahead.
lah. What the hell, wait, 20,000, 20,000,
Uh,
you can buy Panamera.
it's how much you wanna put towards the car, like that's your only
Of
question.
course he can, but if he goes Sepang every Saturday, then you're gonna use up your 20K very easily.
Mm, mm, mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, this guy asked many times. Okay, Camry is definitely worth buying. Is large, spacious, and of course it's not as fast as the other 220, 30,000 Europeans. Um, but it's very well built, handles really well. I'm just not happy with the leather stitching. Throw the leather seats away and go
Mm,
to DK
mm,
Leather or something. Or go to Con. Con actually can help you do Evo Club branded leather
mm.
seats. Then it's fine. The only weakness that I find is yeah, the this is not the facelift, right? Is this a facelift, Chia? That's the facelift. Okay, this is the facelift. Yeah, it's damn worth buying. It's comfortable. It
Looks good.
drives really
Careful.
well. Looks good. Yeah,
Handsome.
just the leather stitching. And one thing that the Japanese brands lag behind is the infotainment, lah, right?
Mm.
Yeah,
Which you can
infotainment.
always buy and upgrade, I guess.
True, 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 true.
I mean, very few cars comes with excellent infotainment like Volvo. Very few cars,
Mm,
like I need to think hard about it.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Mm, okay, weekend car. No one asked. 325i in a T27. Perfectly normal car, no issue. there's nothing bad about it. It might be your daily car, like, perfectly fine.
It's a 15-year-old car. So when you buy the
Mm,
car, change the engine oil, the gearbox
mm,
oil, the axle oil, your brake fluids, steering fluids,
yeah.
aircon compressor fluids, and service your aircon
Mm,
compressor,
mm,
change your spark plugs, coil packs, and
mm.
you're good to go.
Yep. Very
Yeah.
important, aircon servicing. People forget that the oil needs to be
Yes.
changed. You know,
Yeah.
AC repair easily anyhow cost you a couple thousand ringgit because you buy the new
Yes.
compressor and stuff. But
Yeah.
if you do that whole few hundred bucks, you put new oil inside, just maybe a few hundred bucks, it save you a lot of money every couple of years. Do it, every year if possible.
It's a small bottle of oil for the aircon
Yeah.
compressor.
Mm,
It costs like
mm.
200
But
ringgit.
but go to a correct place, because a lot of guys I've
Yeah.
seen, like I got a great guy in Ampang lah. I've seen places they go to. Oh my God, Bobby, really, I lucky I see them lah. They put the gas in, they see, oh,
Mm.
pressure enough, enough, okay lah, got him lah. And I'm like, dude, these are
Yeah.
companies which spend millions in measuring how much cc to put inside the compression, everything they calculate. And then it
Yeah.
must take out, must do vacuum, you must weigh, but yeah, go to a good place, pay the extra money.
Yeah.
Don't. mm. Yep, that's oil lah, lubricant oil goes there,
Yeah.
compressor oil.
Yeah.
Um, earlier TJ says the Veloster is hipster. See, bro, I think your Ford is actually more hipster. I think I prefer your Ford Focus
Yeah.
than the Veloster, given the option. Let me see, going down more questions. Question about Koenigsegg. Okay, good for you, man.
What?
He's looking at a Koenigsegg. Oh, sorry. I thought Koenigsegg. So Koenigsegg socials. 850 CSI. Okay.
Whoa.
Mm.
Koenig. Hey, I don't understand. You can buy a car in Brunei and then own it in Malaysia. I don't understand that. Hmm.
Don't know.
Anyway,
Any question?
congrats. Anyone who
Mm.
buy an 8 Series is legend, right?
Let's see. Questions. Um, okay. Options. Or your thoughts on the Santa Fe 2.2, 216.
Where's Thomas when we need them?
Yeah,
Bye,
yeah,
bye,
yeah.
bye.
I mean,
Uh,
bye.
yeah.
Great. I find it's quite comfortable. When you go, it's quite like it absorbs the roads and stuff. It's
And
not
they
a
handle
sporty
really
car,
well.
but yes.
They handle well for an SUV. They handle well.
Mm.
Yeah.
Um, let's see, this is a question: is Chiyong selling his IX250? No, Chiyong doesn't have
That's
IX250.
HP's.
So HP, but
Yeah.
HP isn't selling. Yeah.
He's
It's too
open
in
if
the.
anyone wants to buy.
Oh, really? Yeah. Okay. Anyone who buy HP is open to sell
Mm.
his very well
Mm.
maintained Lexus.
There's a front accident now on the fender and all that, but it doesn't harm the inside.
Totally
So
recorded on video. Check out its channel on
yeah, the
YouTube.
whole front was changed, but you have to notice there's a difference in terms of accident, right? I don't count the skin of the car having any accident as accident damage. I don't count that for my
Mm,
own
mm,
understanding. It's the
yep.
internal structure that matters. So if it is
Mm,
external, nah, nothing much.
mm.
Yeah.
Anything beyond the all cars have got this impact brace in front there. Anything
Yeah, yeah,
beyond
yeah.
that,
Mm,
if the is bent, then yes, I would
yeah.
say stay away. Other than
Mm.
that, even back kena, front kena, like I
But
said lah.
even
So
even that whole front beam, right? That whole front
mm,
beam, right?
they
The
can
whole
change.
thing can pick up and replace another one. Right? It slots in.
True.
Yeah, yeah,
True.
yeah. So as long as it's not a
Um.
core structure, it's okay.
Okay. How about this one? Any newish under loan 4-seater cabriolet under 200K? Wow. Will we able to get like a 4 series?
Cannot. Hey, maybe
Don't, is
can
it?
4 series. Uh, there was one guy earlier on selling it 180K. Then
Amirul, yeah,
yeah, then he took it
yeah.
down already. Hmm.
Like he's still keeping the car. Mm, look out! You never know. Um, Let's see what else. Okay, I'm now at 8:24. Question wise. Okay, question about this is a good one. What do you think about adjustable absorbers? I've got my opinions. What is yours, Bobby?
It's meant for track data, so yes, it will reduce the comfort. I don't
It's
know
like
about
this
you.
lah. It's like this lah. Adjustable shocks are definitely not as comfortable as original shocks, but there's a question of what is comfortable. For me, at least, I want my car to behave a certain way. So adjustable shocks give you like, options of being softer, harder, and stuff. But it's and buying new shocks will never give you that firmness that you want in a sportier car. Lah. So I prefer
Mm.
adjustables.
Mm.
Um, so drive the car and see, and you feel that if you put a new shocks inside, is it too soft for you? Then the only option is go for adjustables. Don't do the springs. Don't do the harder spring, all that stuff. Like just get adjustables. Like now you can customize the car, and
Yeah.
then yeah. Okay.
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 This one. I'm looking for a weekend car, C63S sedan or M5 F10. If it is for a weekend car, I would suggest the C63 is more fun. But of course, the M5 F10 is a powerhouse, and up to you. But which one would you go for, Thana? I
Weekend
just think
car.
of the I just think of the C-class interior, the build quality. Uh,
My problem is probably I think I'm not a Mercedes guy purely from the fact of the handling. Lah. That's all. I love it. I can live with the interior. I think interior is nice and pretty and stuff. But comes to handling, driving, almost everything that BM makes, almost I'm a fan of. Lah. So I will definitely go
hmm,
for the BMW. Lah.
M5 F10,
That's
right?
me.
M5 F90, right? I,
That's me.
I,
Lah.
I just find the M5 very, very docile compared to the E63 and the C63, of course. The C63
Yep.
is smaller, nimbler,
Mm,
way more fun, way more crazy. It wants to kill you
mm,
all the time. Even the E63 is more exciting than the M5 F90. I know behind the hands, even the hands of an expert driver, you
yep.
know, maybe they can do a very nice control slide of the M5. But
That
yeah,
like Mercedes makes cars that are polar opposites. Either it's too crazy, like the engine power is too high for the car, like why is it so powerful? Why is it so this thing? Or it is too sleepy. So and yeah, and I like the M5 because it's more like it fits the whole RX. It's like a sleeper car. You don't know what is
mm,
there, and you push it, the car comes out alive. So my personal options is the M5 lah.
yeah,
Very, I think, individual question. I know. Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So
How? Okay, this is a good one. Not a car buying question. How do you convince parents that Toyota is not always the way to go? Um, I think what you can do is do a chart, resale value. But the reality is, I think Toyota prices now are not cheap. New car prices are not cheap. Also, used car prices are also not cheap. Wholesale value, parts are also not cheap. But they make great cars. You know, and end of the day, if your parents are buying a car for you, talk to them, like, tell them your passion, what you're passionate about. There's no logic behind this. Like, it's what you're in love for. If you drive a car you don't like, most likely you'll abuse the car. I see people who are driving the car, like they like trash the car and go pothole and stuff because they don't love the car. No love, then the car will diminish. Bobby, what's your take?
um,
How do you
buy a
convince?
86. You buy a 86.
That's called cheating them.
Yeah, it's like that I need uh I need how much 20K to buy what? A
Yeah,
Toyota. Okay lah, take lah.
yeah.
Then you go and buy 86. Right? Then
I
you bring
know,
back
I know.
Toyota ma. Toyota ma.
Supra
Yeah.
lah, then Supra lo. Go Supra lo. One shot.
Too
Might as well
expensive
go.
lah. Too expensive lah. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it's about passion lah. I mean, tell a story. talk about like I mean, if the parents don't want to make a mistake, lah, from my experience, like no, as long you can tell the parents, look here, I've done my homework. Let's say I want to buy um a Mazda, and say this is the car I want to buy, this is the price, this is the cost of maintenance, tell them you done your homework. If they know you done your homework, more often than not, parents say, okay, lah, you know what you're getting
Yeah,
into, go ahead, I
yeah.
bless you. You know.
All right, this is a question from
Oh, this guy, Chiyong,
Singapore,
Chiyong, yeah.
Evo Club Southern Group. Um, Jaguar XE in SG, timing chain broke, 7,000 Sing dollar to repair. Mechanic tell me to sell it. I spent so much, feel like keeping it. If you feel like keeping it, if you love the car, then of course you keep it, you know.
Mm,
For Singaporeans, 7K to fix something like this is okay lah. I mean, for Malaysian who earns the same number, I don't mean the same value, you know, it's gonna cost us like 20,
but
30,000 to do something
but
the
quite
same.
but quite cheap, Bobby. 7,000 Sing is 20
Yeah,
k. Timing chain
yeah.
broke. That means you must do a engine overhaul, a new pistons, new chains, or valves and all that. So it's actually a 20 k for an engine rebuild for a Jaguar. It's quite
Mm,
reasonable.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yep.
And a shout out, guys. We will be organizing a huge meetup in Johor end of this month. Okay,
Mm,
we Evo Club Central is going down to Johor to meet up with Evo Club Johor and Evo Club Singapore. All right, and we are planning the whole thing. We will announce it. Basically, there is a RSVP page. All right, and everybody is welcome. So the whole plan is this: Evo Club Penang will come down. They will meet up in Penang, Penang Evo Club House. They will meet up there and then convoy down to KL on the 25th. And then 25th night, we'll meet up with us in KL, you know, chit chat, have mamak session or whatnot. And then they put up a night in a hotel, probably somewhere near Tri Station. Then on the 26th morning, we will depart from Evo Club Tri Station 26th morning, which is a Friday, and then we will drive Friday or yeah Friday, and then we will drive down to Johor using the back roads. So we won't be driving through the highway.
oh.
We will use the back roads to JB. We will pass by Muar, you know, Batu Pahat and all that, and then basically no tolls, just back roads, and then we will reach and then at night, of course, we'll go, you know, I don't know, go kart or not with the JB group. And then on 27th morning, we will all meet up with the Singapore group as well, coming up, JB group, KL group, and then the Penang group. And then we'll go for breakfast. And then we have a big drive to Desaru Beach, park our cars there, take photo, and then come back. So basically, we have a breakfast spot, lunch spot, and dinner spot all organized and arranged. And then we have already secured big parking lots for each of this. And then we'll try to arrange some stuff, you know, like makan durian or whatnot. Basically, it's the first time that all Evo clubs from northern to central to southern are meeting up, and we will also be announcing the creation of Evo Club Singapore officially for this round for Singaporeans. That's why on our members page club.evomalaysia.com, you can now, for every Singaporean, you can now register your car using your Singaporean number, your phone number. All right. So yeah, that's the big drive that will be happening. Technically, for everybody else is for KL side is 26th, for Penang side is 25th, for JB Singapore side is 27th. All right. So yeah, that's what's happening. All right. So yeah, just a shout out.
Okay.
What other questions do we have?
Okay. Question about Mercedes versus BMW, which is more reliable. Then he goes talks about which is more comfortable, lesser maintenance. I think neither lah. I think they're both there, but 2017 was an interesting year. That is the year the 530 Was it still on the? Is it already on the B58 engine? No, isn't it? It
G30,
looks.
G30
It's
B48.
already. Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, B48
B58.
G30. Yeah, it's
Mm,
already
mm,
G30
mm,
for
mm.
2017.
Yeah.
Uh,
So
I
that's a
I I
exceptional engine, lah.
personally felt the 5 Series is way more comfortable than the E
Mm,
Class. The E Class is also comfortable. I mean, make no mistake, it's also
mm.
comfortable. But the 5 Series is, to me, is a better car. It's better built. Um,
Yeah.
it's not as pretty. The interior is not as beautiful as the E Class. So that's the only thing that the E Class beats the 5 Series on, which is a prettier interior.
Pretty.
Uh, yeah, everything else, I think the 5 Series is superior.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah, and I think that's how it is lah.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay, I'm going down, going down. Okay. Question here from Leah Kawi. Hi, Leah. Hi, Bobby and Thana.
mm,
Question regarding the CX30, CX3 2022. Worth buying despite I haven't seen it face to face or even test drive it.
question: is the CX3 still available for sale now?
Good question.
Ah,
I don't know. Why wouldn't it be?
CX3 or still available?
Um, yeah, it's on the website. It's still there.
Oh my god, is it still? Oh, it's still there. Oh, it's still there. Oh. It's a it's a very good looking car, but what's the price now? Oh my god, 130,000.
Hmm.
What is how much is the CX30 then? If the CX3 is 30,000,
Hmm.
how much is the CX30?
I think they're comparable, isn't it? One second,
Um, no lah. I mean, I love Mazdas. I love how it's only it's 149. The price has gone up. It's
Mm,
150K. One is 130. One is 150.
mm,
So, Leia, the CX3 is cute. It's good looking. It's small, nimble, but I don't think it's worth the price. For your money, for 130,000, it's better you spend on a Mazda 3 or a CX30. These two are more modern cars, newer, larger. The technology is better. Whereas the CX3 is actually a very old car, and it's so small. It is so small. I I personally think this car by right should be around 100K. 130 is too much to pay for a CX3. So it's for yourself to judge, but I, I don't think it's worth it. Yeah. Oh, Austin just mentioned there is a 1.5 CX3 launching soon at 100K. Then it's worth it. Then you can buy it. All right. It's 100,000.
mm.
Hmm. But remember, it's small. Yeah, it's small. Small.
Okay. We got a question from, let's see, application done already. Have you seen the new HRV, Bobby?
Yes, it's beautiful.
Mm,
Exterior is very good looking. I
mm,
heard from my other colleagues who went to the launch, they say interior is a bit boring.
mm.
What about you?
I mean, I always like the HRV even back then. Now I
Yeah.
haven't seen it in person, but yeah, the car
Mm,
looks amazing. Interior, I say okay lah. What do you expect for a car at this price range? Like it's about
yeah.
simplicity and it's there. I
Yeah.
think it's totally fine.
But its
Uh,
exterior looks so good at the car.
mm, mm.
But why are people comparing the X50 with the HRV? How much are the prices? Are they even similar price?
I cannot imagine it being the same lah. HR X50 is sub 100 can get ready, isn't it? HRV is definitely above HRV.
Ah, yeah.
I guess from
Uh,
115 to 141, 140K. It's yeah, it's more of an X70 price bracket lah. Um,
Oh, okay, okay,
mm,
okay. but
Mm.
it's damn good looking. It's damn good looking,
Mm.
and from previous HRVs,
Mm.
it's a car I cannot fault again. And then moreover, now you get a 1.5 liter with 170 plus horsepower, right?
There you go. Yeah.
Or
From a
X50.
from, from a from a bargain point of view, this is a good bargain, I guess. Like,
Mm,
where the X50 stops is where the HRV begins. If you, well,
mm.
not even that, you can't even stop. It's 115,000 for HRV, so it's still another
Oh,
10,000 dollar
115
gap.
lah.
So
Mm,
yeah,
mm.
Salah.
But if you get the X50 base model, then it's quite worth it lah. 79,000, 1.5
Would
turbo.
you would you buy the? I mean, I never considered the X50, X70 as a base model kind of car. So like, because the full spec is so nice, I cannot. I'd rather buy used lah, or I'd rather buy something else.
Yeah,
I just,
yeah.
that's just me lah.
It's just that
So
for
good.
me, it's the same engine, same gearbox, and it's 25,000 difference.
Yeah,
Mm.
true,
It's
true.
a quarter of the price. Mm.
Wow. Now you put it that way, you're right lah. It's like we wrote the saga. I was like, wow, this car costs only 44,000. And
Mm.
then I think I saw the manual version was 34,000. Is it? I think 34. I was like, wow, even cheaper. Like how cheap can they make a car? And the car is good car, but cost wise is so low. And then you
Yeah.
you realize that once you go down the price bracket, the
Mm.
difference of low spec high spec is still that 10 20k. But if the car is
Mm.
100k, 10 20k is nothing much. When the car is 50k, 10 20k is a lot of money. But that's what you have to pay to spec these cars up,
Yeah.
yeah, very interesting. Apa lagi question ada? Question about Audi from this guy.
Yep.
200k. Let me see. 200k loan you can afford. A Recon 2018 Audi A5. Okay. Versus a
Mm.
221 Arteon for motion. My heart is always with the Arteon lah in this
Archeon.
category. This generation. No question.
Yeah.
Arteon.
No question. Get the
Yeah.
Archeon.
Mm.
Is also prettier and way
Yeah,
more
lor.
smooth. Way
You
more
I
smooth.
you know how that hurts me. It hurts me when I have to say the VW is better than the Audi, but it's the
Mm.
truth. It's the truth. Okay. Desmond has a question. Hey guys, wife looking to change her C200. Option to get the X330i LCI now, or get a temporary car X50 while wait for the new GLC to launch. Would the new GLC be worth to wait? I was thinking is like temporary car X50 you can't buy, so you cannot buy a temporary car. So
Yeah,
that's the problem.
X50 you order, right? Then the GLC arrive already. Your X50 also. Yeah, the waiting list is crazy. The waiting list is crazy.
Yep.
So yeah, or you can get a used one if you can.
Mm.
The new GLC, let me guess the pricing. Let me guess because the C class now is 300,000. GLC should be 340, 350. I think should be around that,
Mm.
or 360. So up to you. I mean, up to you. The new GLC will have the new interior. Very flashy and all that.
Mm.
I
Mm.
think ladies would like it. I mean,
My,
from a C class, right? You go to an X3, you're like, hey, what happened to the interior?
mm.
Suddenly, I
Yeah,
went
correct.
back 10 years like that
Mm.
because Mercedes interior design language is so flashy, so
Mm.
so pretty.
Yep.
Mm.
That's when my advice to you is don't make a decision. Bring the wife and see what she likes. And more often than
Yeah,
not, I think your wife will pick the Mercedes. Both
yeah,
are
women
okay
will
cars.
love the
Yeah,
Mercedes lah.
yeah.
Women will pick the Mercedes lah.
Yep. Okay. Let's see. Apa lagi kita ada? Um,
I saw a question just now.
Bake with Chen. That's a nice name,
Yeah.
Bake with Chen. So Renault Captor, is it good? And I think it's a valid question because a lot of people are looking at the Renault Captor because the prices of used ones are quite cheap, quite low, and they've
Mm.
got on the subscription plans you can pay monthly and then lease the
Yeah,
vehicles
yeah,
there. So a lot of people
yeah,
are asking about the Captor, like wow, suddenly they catch their attention. Wow, Captor, what car is Captor?
yeah.
I've never driven one myself, but have you driven one?
Yes.
Mm,
Nice car. I mean, Renault, they make nice cars, cheap to buy, rides really well,
mm,
comfortable, crooked interior. It's a nice car. It's a nice car, but you should buy with the subscription plan.
mm.
You should buy with the subscription plan because um, s- you buy it outright, right? Your installment won't catch up with the depreciation.
Mm.
So either you buy used, or if you really want a new one, you get with their subscription plan. You sign like I don't know 3 year or whatnot. You know, after a while you can just hand the car back to them. It's
There we
pretty
go. So 2 year
pretty good.
plan, 1299. Not bad, huh?
Yeah, 1299 per month only.
Not bad, man.
Yes, you drive the car for 2 years, you can change another car,
Correct, correct. And at least you
right?
get to understand whether you like the car or not, whether it
Yeah,
fits your
if you
personality
buy
and
it
lifestyle.
outright, you have to stick with the car for 7 years,
Mm.
you know, and yeah, and if you pay your installment for 5 years, your installment is gonna definitely gonna be higher than 1,003.
Yep. And no
Yeah,
deposit, isn't it? A small deposit there. That's all you pay
yeah,
for.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Out. Okay. A3. Is it nice to drive? It's so cheap now, but not
It's
many
nice
in
to
the
drive.
nice.
It's not as cheap as
It,
the A4.
it's not cheap. As I said, when you say cheap, I said no. Actually, the A3 holds value very well,
Yeah,
comparatively. Yeah.
yeah.
It's a golf lah, basically. It's actually a
Oh,
golf. Underneath the
you
car
can
is a
buy the
golf chassis.
1.8 lah. If you
Mm,
can buy the 1.8, the 1.8, better engine, better gearbox.
mm.
So
Like I noticed that every time I see on Muda, there'll be like only two cars for sale, 1.8 quattro.
mm,
So very low volume for sale lah. So if you get one,
yeah,
consider.
yeah.
Apa lagi? mm, oh, this
I
is
saw
interesting.
a guy. Okay, come.
Continental SUV family. So Conti SUV. So you got your BBA, 2012 VW 3.6 for 55K. Any other recommendation? Oh, this is the Touareg, is it?
Yeah, good car.
Mm, mm,
It's a good car.
yep,
3.6
yep.
is reliable. 55,000. All right, all right.
Mm, mm, mm.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Mm.
Okay. So question from Eva Chan. Oh,
Mm.
guys, opinion on budget local cars. So we got Con. Hey Con, apa kabar?
Yo,
Hey, Con.
yo,
Wah, Con, you punya baju sudah upgrade sekarang Jaguar hari ni ya.
yeah, man.
Mana cantik lah.
Embrace JLR.
So Con,
Yeah,
this is probably down your alley. You've owned a
uh-huh.
lot of protons in your life, like, you know.
Yeah.
So budget local cars. Thoughts on the new Saga Premium versus the Myvi? It is about 13,000-14,000 upgrade from a Saga to Myvi. Well, from Saga to Myvi is 13,000-14,000. Do you think it's worth to put in this extra bucks? One comment, Con. I was in the
Mm,
Saga, and it was interesting because I've never driven the new Saga. Maybe in
yeah.
a long time. I set one, like, you know. And then I got
Mm,
in the car. I was thinking, why is this car so small? Because
mhm.
in my mind, I look at the car from outside, it looks like a sedan. When I get in the
Yeah,
car,
yeah,
I realized that the Saga is actually, wow, this is actually the size of a Myvi interior. It's actually very small, you know.
Yeah.
The packaging they were in it is quite nice, but it
actually,
drives so
yeah.
well. Mm,
Interior packaging Proton is not Proton's strong point. Let's put it this
mm,
way,
Yeah.
right?
mm,
So the Saga is good basic transport, and it's nicer to drive than a Myvi. But
mm,
there's no getting away from
Way
the fact
nicer to drive.
way nicer.
Way nicer to
I
drive.
think people with our kind of driving preferences, right? We'll go for Saga anytime. But the Myvi is a higher segment car with more
mm,
ADAS features,
mm,
full ADAS features and all
mm,
that.
Mm.
So yeah,
yeah,
I mean for me, I think I would enjoy a Saga a lot better than a Myvi. But I can see why people are ready to spend that 13, 14 grand
mm.
for a Myvi.
I on the other hand, I said I can enjoy the Myvi. I like the Myvi in the interior,
Mhm,
in terms of the system,
mhm,
the all that stuff,
mhm,
the
mhm,
gadgetry. It's nice in the Myvi, but I
mhm.
cannot stomach to pay that much extra for the Myvi. So for that
Correct,
reason,
correct.
like it's great. I mean, the Myvi is fantastic. I mean, the interior, you sit in
Yes,
and look at the car outside. The car is beautiful, man. I mean, the car looks to me like it looks nice,
yeah.
but um that much price gap for a price of 30, 40K and for 40K and then it's
Yeah,
60.
you're right, lah.
No, it's
You
hard to stomach lah. Hard.
yeah. The Myvi is a better car, but is it 13 to 14K better? That
Yeah.
one is really worth debating. I would have
Yeah,
I would
because
save that money for
oh,
sure.
it's the highest spec is 60,000. The
Oh
Myvi
yeah,
H
Mm.
56,000.
I,
H is not
I
even
remember,
the highest spec.
remember corner in 206
Mm.
my wife bought the Myvi. Her my brand new.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
58,000 ringgit lah.
How
And I
much?
was like, hey, 58. 58 was 58 or 50 plus lah, around there, like, And she bought the 1.3 automatic, and I was like, you crazy, 56K buying that car, so expensive, like, yeah, but it is a car, and she bought it, and I bought mine for 40K, my Vira back then, years before that,
Mm.
So for me, I cannot logic why it's so expensive, but you know what? Over the years, it is still a good car, lah. So can't fault the
Okay,
Yeah.
you know what, guys? 13, 14K difference between a Saga and Myvi. Okay. Let's get the caveat out first. In terms of drive, ride quality, feeling of solidity, I think the Proton is way better. It's really solid. It rides so comfortable. Now, if you buy the cheapest Saga that has automatic gearbox, it's only 38,000. You're only spending 38,000. All right, which is very good entry price for a budget car. In terms of what you want, a premium versus my VH, you mentioned is 13,000 more. The my VH is about 55,000. So that means
Correct.
the premium is 40,000. So I think in terms of depreciation, the Myvi and the Saga will level out very quickly because the Myvi, it holds its value. You know,
Yes.
in terms of what you are paying more, but when it comes to depreciation, the Myvi would prove it's worth it in the longer run.
Yeah,
It's
right.
worth paying more, but I don't mean it will save more because the Saga is already so cheap, right? So
Correct.
so the amount that you pay more for the Myvi would prove that it's worth the money when it comes to depreciation later on.
Agreed. Agreed.
As for a lady like you, maybe a Myvi is more suited because ladies are more lifestyle. You want a prettier car, the Myvi is prettier. The Myvi is prettier.
Yeah.
Oh
Saga,
yes, no question.
the Saga is budget motoring. If you tell me that, Bobby, I want a new car, I want as cheap as possible, 100% I will ask you to go with the Saga, all right? But I don't know, if you want a more lifestyle car, in my mind, I rank the Myvi the same as whether Vios or City, It
Yeah.
projects the same. And you can flip the seats down. Myvi is like the actual replacement for Honda Jazz, put it this way. It's like the
Yes.
modern day
Yes.
Honda Jazz.
Correct.
So
It's a Honda Jazz on a budget.
yeah. So you can go ahead. You can go ahead with it. And the Myvi has a superior engine. The 1.5 engine is superior. But the Saga has a lot of merits. If you're someone who love driving, I tell you go for the Saga. All right. So yep, that's our 2 cents. Both are great cars, and Myvi has an illogical resale value. So
Yes.
yeah, it's illogical.
Okay. So apa lagi kita ada?
I saw a question just now. Someone who this is interesting. So he bought a Taycan Cross Turismo.
Oh, nice.
Bought lack of drama. Sub 700K. Can I for a little more sustained fun for the next car? I mean, you are a Porsche guy. Obviously, your budget you can already afford some 911s, and there must be a reason you're not going for it. So, can you let us know a little bit more? The fun that you mentioned, must it be a four-door car? Because you have a Cross Turismo, right? Must it be a four-door car? From what I can recall, the craziest four-door car is definitely the E63, right?
Yes.
And I have some friends who were lucky. They managed to buy a Ferrari FF for 700,000. So if you know those people, you are able to find a FF, then you get a lot of fun. You know, it's two-door lesser, but it's also 4 seats,
Yeah.
like the Turismo. So let us know a bit more on what other preferences you have in your next car.
Next question, Bobby. I hope this is for Hasbullah himself. So our doctor here is asking.
Wow.
Guru Hasbullah. Hey Hasbullah, will I be able to see you
Yo.
when I go to JB? Please, I want to meet up with you when
Yeah.
I come JB.
Mm.
M2 competition versus new M340i. Which one would you go for? Thana, which one would you go for?
For me, I'm more practical. I'll go for the M34i. I mean,
Okay.
but wait. It's not my only car. Oh, not my only car, of course lah. Not my only car, obviously M2 competition.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
lah. I mean, if it's if it's not my main car lah. Yeah.
I think it
Sorry.
really depends on the context, because the M2 will be a better driver's car, but the M340i is just the better all-rounder. It's the more all-occasion car, the M340i.
You know what? I was talking to Thomas the other day, and I think that you know how if you think about M cars and BMW, what do you think of? What of the M cars is BMW M? To me, it's always the M3 lah. M3 is like the intipati, the gist of BMW for
Yeah.
me at least, like I think BMW, and this is maybe unpopular, have lost the plot with their M3. I think the M2 is the replacement M3 almost lah. Because why? It's got that the rawness. It's got that what I call that the driver input. It that looks wise everything is a package. I think the M2 is the new pedestal of M cars for BMW, in my opinion lah.
I totally get what you're saying, Tana. Like the M2 is a more driver focused car, right? But you know, M, right? M caught the imagination of people not from track days, but from understated supercar killers. That means
Oh.
they look like everyday cars,
Yeah.
Yes.
but they fucking chase down the Ferrari on the hills.
Right.
That's the
That's
magic of how M captured everybody's, because a non-car guy wouldn't be able to tell a E36 M3 versus a standard E36.
Yeah.
And it's the kind of car that rewards car guys, because a bunch of car guys will be like, wow, and then the non-car guy will be like, why are you all looking at a regular 3 Series,
Yeah,
So-
exactly. Thana has 5 of them.
That's that's where the magic builds up for these. So the magic for M, AMG or even RS, right? They came from this, like, it's like a hidden
Correct.
Are you here?
thing.
It's like
Yeah.
wielding a big stick, but not flashing that you're wielding a big stick.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
you want people to know that you're holding that big stick.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that I think that was how M captured people's imagination. And
Actually, I think Bobby, you are spot on. You are
Yep.
spot on in your
modern M's, of course, totally different strategy. Now they want to differentiate it as much as possible so that they can fight for sales from AMG,
Correct.
from
Correct.
RS, and all that.
Yeah.
Uh,
And they want to make it costlier for for you to dress up your 520i to be an M5.
yeah. So,
Hey, Anna.
Hello.
Thana don't agree and left.
No. I'm here.
No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I think it's more of, you're right. I think it's more of how do you see a car, like for example the RS6, for example. If you talk to someone in Europe, they think it's the perfect all-rounder, powerful snow to drive in the snow and stuff. But in some parts of the world, they see the RX as, this is the sports car killer also, although it's not a sports car killer. Not meant to be. I guess which market you look at it, for younger people, they look at M like, M is the bomb, So
Yeah.
I see your point of view.
Yeah. It's so understated. So understated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ayo.
Con is having an erection now. You E39 M5. Hey, so that
I'm
day
not-
you watched an E39 M5, Con.
Yeah. We did.
You
Yes,
know the
I
owner.
wasn't.
You know him.
Not personally, but
Oh,
I
he
know
just
people
pop
who
up
know
like
the
that.
owner. Well, the car is with F-Tune doing some works. So
Oh,
the F-Tune was helping the owner to send the car to Retro Havoc the last weekend,
I
and
see.
and to prep the car they sent to us for car wash lah. F-Tune and me now very good buddies already. One, he always sends cars to us to wash. One, sometimes he owns his own car.
So you were drooling all over the car.
Yeah, I told them, I asked them, say, hey, owner want to sell, and they told me that the owner recently rejected a very crazy offer for the car, and
Yeah.
crazy offer.
Crazy
But-
offer, I would guess, is 250 to 300K.
Thereabouts. So
Mm.
that's the going rate.
Yeah, so you shouldn't aim for E39 M5 already,
Yeah.
Con.
Yeah.
You will know you're just lying.
Yeah. In your
Because
lifetime, Con, how many
Mm.
cars is a person I will buy a car a car in his lifetime? Think about that. The whole analogy.
I don't know,
Hindi
man.
kali
I
lah.
knew you for less than for less than 2 years, and how many cars have you bought in that?
No, but the only car that I would put, like you have cars, but the only car I'll
Yes.
put in my timeline is the X Hybrid. I love the car. The
Oh yeah,
Boxster,
okay, yeah.
I put in my timeline. All the cars I don't even put in my timeline. I don't even consider this as my cars. Like just had the cars I had, but not there, like, you know. And yeah, hopefully next year there's another car coming, lah. I can put my timeline. It's like the car I
Sweet,
wanted, you know.
sweet.
nice.
Yeah.
So Ivan Kong mentioned that the M3 and M4 is to compete against the RS4 C63. The M2C is to open new segment against A45 and RS3. All right. So yeah. Okay. There's a lot of questions we can't possibly be able to catch up to all.
Okay, let me go down to the most current one, and then we
Yeah,
go back
guys,
up,
if we miss your question, please repost it. All right. I'm sorry because all 4 channels questions plus Facebook, all are jumbled together on our feed. So
So feel free to ask repeatedly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this one, the question comes from Sire Eric. Oh, it's Eric Reverts. That's Sire Eric.
Sire Eric.
Okay, looking at a 2017 X1 for 150K for Home Minister. The brain says XC40, but not many floating around in the second-hand market. Starting at 180K for a 219 car, one worth to splurge extra 40K.
Yes, it's worth it. It feels 40K more than an X1.
Yeah.
Even when you're buying a brand new, but the X1 is larger. The X1 is larger. The X1 is more spacious. The X1, had all the BMW stuff. Like you can download the BMW app, link to your Google. Your Google Calendar is synced to X1, sync to your GPS. Nobody uses it. Nobody uses this kind of thing, to be honest.
Yeah. And Eric,
trust me, your wife will love the Volvo.
And Eric, you see, if you go with the X1, Chiyong just help you save even more money because the examples he's showing you here is starting from 125,000.
Yeah.
I mean, Eric, if it's a car that you will also drive to bring out your kids to go out do something, then see you can combine effort, like, but the X1 is not the top of their car range.
Yes.
And they make sure you know the car is not the top of the range. XC40 is not. XC40 is like they put the same amount of effort into XC40 as they put to the other lineups.
Correct.
So, yeah.
Can I suggest something different for Eric? For your wife especially, a Mini Countryman.
Yes, I was thinking the same.
It's about 10,000 to 20,000 more than the X1 for the same year, 2017. Or you can find 2018 for about the same price, about 160, 170 as well. Put it this way, the Mini, to me, small SUVs, right? Small premium SUVs, right? Countryman and XC40 are the best. And Countryman is so lifestyle, it's so cool.
Yes.
So be mindful. Chiyong, try and search 2018 change of model year, so it's easier because some people, because 2017 is the transition year where you still have the old Countryman and the new Countryman alongside. So if it's 2018, it will be very clear cut. But you can find 2017 Countrymans also. Okay. There are so many around. You can nego your price. Find maybe a direct
Correct.
owner or what. Right? Offer them
Correct.
160,000 and try and get it off them. 2018.
And yeah, because the way I look at, because like what Bobby points out, right, the X1 is very workman-like, you know. It's a good car in isolation, but the Countryman and the XC40, both these two cars, they just feel appreciably more expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And every woman looks prettier when they are behind a Mini. Seriously, they just look prettier. They look and the interior is so stylish. The exterior is so stylish. It just makes every woman look better.
Not only stylish. The interior actually feels better built than BMW.
And then the X1, yeah. And there's a lot of little things, you know. You open the door, you know, and then the car will make that sound. Dun, 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 dun. You know, all these cute little jingles is nice. It's nice.
Yes.
Even the
yes.
fonts are nice. Everything is nice. Get a Countryman.
Yes. It's a very joyful car, I would say.
Yeah.
It's a car that's full of joy.
Yeah.
So Mughal has a question for us. He has a VW Vento, bought 2017. He bought it cash back then.
Wow.
Wow. So now it's 50K, like, no? So should he sell the car? I would say yes. Then 2017, 5 years down the road. I don't see the demand for a Vento to go up. It's not a highly desirable car. You know, sell the car now. My
Actually, I always tell people this: when the question pops into your mind, should I sell the car? Just sell it, because you are already itching for something else, already.
Yeah. True. Okay.
Yeah.
Especially you bought it cash. You know, you bought it cash. You don't sell it, and then it's just gonna go down and down and down and down, and then you just depleted it. You know. So at the next car, can you not buy cash? Just take a loan. Just take a loan.
Bobby's next line to tell you is you have now 45K down payment. You can go for something with 450,000 budget.
Yeah. Okay. A lot of question.
Okay, but this one, a long one. Aaron Ming. I think the question earlier, I think he was answering.
Four-door.
Wow.
Alpha XC90 Wajah.
Then you can buy a low-profile sports car, which is a Porsche 911.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, Porsche 911s are so low-profile, right? People don't even bat an eye. They won't even turn their head to see you buy. Ferrari also almost like that already. You know? It's like, yeah.
Malaysia's amazing.
I mean, yeah, 700,000. You go and get a 911. You know? People won't bat an eye.
Yeah.
Agreed. And you didn't get a flashy color, lah. You get a white color, you know.
Yeah, like this one, silver, white, black.
Very low profile, actually. Porsches are very low profile. Get a Porsche.
Yeah.
700K can get. Maybe you can get GTS, or can get, you know, some really nice.
Yeah, 700K. We are no longer talking about Carrera already,
Yeah.
Okay. But if you want low profile, then Carrera,
So I think we did a review on the 208. I'm not sure whose review was that. It wasn't me, you know. So she's
it's mine, definitely.
Okay.
So since Peugeot updated their current range, right? I would say starting from their current like 3008, 5008, 2008, beginning from like 2016 onwards, we don't hear any big issues, to be honest. You don't hear a lot of people complaining about their Peugeots breaking down now. I think it's a good thing that the French stick to the same 1.6 turbo over the past 14 years.
Crazy,
and
yeah.
they just keep on improving. I think they have ironed out all the
Correct.
possible issues.
Correct.
So
That's-
drivetrain wise, I don't see any risk to buying
Because-
them.
Yeah, because think of it this way, right? The early batches of Prince engines burn Peugeot so badly. Do you think they would not do anything about it? You know, as
Yeah.
when they make the decision to
Yeah.
the engine, they will definitely make improvements onto it so that they don't get burned by the next batch of customers.
Mm.
Moreover, now Peugeot, the Peugeot brand is under a very good distributor, Burmas,
Mhm.
Mazda. So it's the same bunch of the boss of Mazda is a car guy.
Yes. Yes.
And he has engineering background. So
Yes.
under his care, should be fine. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Back Hong Yong asks, guys, what do you think about the Civic FE and the 12i F20 LCI? Which would be your preferences? Preference? Looking for a C-segment car, fun drive, or any other recommendation? I guess let's talk about price point lah. So, what is this?
If you are
One
looking at,
series is not a C segment.
yeah,
Okay.
You can-
The thing is this. I think the Civic's engine is technically better, but it's CVT and it drives like an Audi. So the 1 Series I think is more fun behind the wheel.
Mhm.
However, the 1 Series is so small, so tight in terms of rear seat room, right? I think before you finish your loan, you already got tired with the car and you wanted something else really. Provided you take the same budget and you go for a 3 Series, then it's a different
Yes.
thing. Then you have, or a 4 Series, then it's a totally different proposition. It's really tight. The 1 Series is really tight. When I sit behind, right, my
Correct.
knees are lodged against the back of the front seats, like just lodged
Mm.
against it.
Actually,
Any
yeah.
accident, my kneecap is gone.
Actually, at this budget, right, you can also go for the early batch F10 LCIs really.
I think he's a youngster, Con. I think he's a youngster. I
Yeah.
don't think he's looking at F10. So
Yeah.
The
For your
Civic is nice.
budget.
Car. The Civic is a good car, new car.
yeah,
No issue.
good car.
Nothing wrong with the car. Drives well from what I hear.
Okay,
More-
I'll throw a spin to it. Okay, probably he's looking at a very current 120i.
Mm.
No, current is 118 ma. So 120i people are asking
No,
for.
but 120i is about this price point, 110, 120
Yeah, okay,
range one.
guys. Chiyong, I send you this. You flash it up. Then we'll see Con and
Wow.
Thana's reaction.
Wow, it's gonna be good.
We'll see their reaction. Which one would they go for?
Mm.
Wait, I highlight
Sounds
one
like
first. Yeah,
Sounds
click
like
the
a
second
dude,
link.
where's my
Click
car
the second
question?
link here. Second link. So we'll see Thana and Con's reaction. Same price, Same price,
Okay.
120k.
120k.
Can take loan.
Can take loan. Probably can take full loan.
Wow, full loans are more.
Probably.
BMW. Oh.
Full loan.
Okay, lo.
Wait.
Full loan ah. Really?
Wait.
I saw the link. 42i.
Hey, okay, wo.
See?
Shy, man. Are you sure?
Really?
120 now.
I mean, you look at the price.
Oh.
Yeah, you look at the price.
That's why I asked him,
50K.
sure.
It was.
And then you look around
There
all
are
the 4 Series, right? They are about this price,
Hey, really?
You know, there are some 3 Series still trying to ask for this kind of price, you know?
No, but
Exactly. That's why I say
on the
you
year
may be
lah.
able to get a full loan. You may be able to
Yeah.
get a full loan. So 4 Series or Civic FE?
You put like that, of course it's 4 Series
Yeah,
already, oh.
4 Series, you don't show interior already. Just show the exterior.
Yeah. It's a 3 series like no. So don't show it.
Yeah, show the
Yeah.
exterior, the side profile, It's a two-door coupe from BMW. It's
Okay lah. Let me
damn
put
worth
this in
buying.
a different way lah.
Yeah, wo.
E92
Mm.
cheapest one you can get how much the price?
E92 I think can go quite cheap
Okay. So no,
E92
yeah.
If you're talking about 320i's, they are going for cheap.
Yeah, 50K, 60K.
Yeah. So that is kind of that for E92 because that's a similar car, ma. So I'm saying this car
Yeah.
215. How low can this go? It can't go very low because this is kind of the 50K is actually very cheap for this car already. So if you talk about 120 and 50K, even in even another 3 years when it becomes you can't get loan for the car, the price will going to be around 100K, you know. So a coupe, BMW, rear wheel drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean there's no way to put it like it's a solid choice lah.
I think it will flat out settle around 70 plus thousand down the road. It will not go any further down
because
it's
we are seeing
turbo.
Because the E92 we're seeing that the prices will not going to drop even in the next 5 years. The price won't drop. Price will maintain the same 50 range.
Because and in those examples that you saw, it dropped to about 50K because it's the old 320i that's just 150 horsepower. This one, minimum 180 horsepower. You still can do a pretty good run on the highways.
184 without tune. With tune, you get up to about 250, 40. So it's a proper turbo engine, you know. So
so a 4 Series is a fantastic choice now. Seriously, it's still available for loan, 120,000, spacious 4-door coupe, and it's low maintenance.
Yes.
Okay. The Ford Ranger, guys, did you manage to have a look at the Ranger? Bobby,
haven't drive yet.
Haven't drive yet, lah.
Haven't drive yet.
No answer, but we definitely can tell you the Triton is cheaper to maintain.
And the Triton, for me, when it comes to pickup trucks, I still think the Triton is the best driving one of them all.
It's funny, isn't it? All the 4x4 guys groups it's like one gang Navara, mati Navara. One guy be like, hey, mati Triton. One guy and it's funny because now all the new trucks they're all about there, like 5%, 10% difference only. Bobby, you saying?
All the new trucks, they are so handsome now. All of them.
Correct.
All of them are so handsome. The day there was this Navara behind me, I was like, what truck is that? Because I haven't been following all these new car launches recently. I was like, that truck looks so good, way. I thought someone imported some parallel import, I don't know what type of Middle East kind of. Then when it passed me, I was like, wow, the new Navara looks like this. Damn handsome, way.
Yeah.
Like, look chunky, Yeah, they all look damn good now.
And once they're modern with bull bar and all that stuff, they all look even
more they look damn cool, all of them. The Triton as well.
So I think right now has become a preference issue, lah. Really.
Yeah. They all look so American now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that being said, you jump between the Triton and the Ranger. The Triton's cabin does feel the least expensive, lah.
I went to Samrabi Ford over the few weeks weekend back when they had the launch. They didn't have the Raptor there, but they have the new Ford Ranger there, and I was sorry to say, I was shocked how hard, plasticky, cheap clean the Ranger is, even the new one.
But Thana, this segment, right?
Fine.
Hard plastics.
No.
For
I mean, it's fine. Okay, Con. Where do these guys go, lah? Are you saying all the guys buying this car are going to go off road? No, ma. And even if they go off road also,
they usually have to build the car to that
but that concept, I think it's like diminishing because you look at the D-Max example. D-Max cabin space is nice, it's soft touch, very comfortable, So people are breaking away from that thing. Where else, like even the Triton, some parts are actually quite nice also. So I say why some manufacturers still on the mindset that these are going to be 100% off-road. I'm going to take my boots and put in the car. I'm going to take my hand with glove and going to but no, it won't happen. It's not going to happen, Con. So
actually,
I was like,
Actually, now that you mentioned the D-Max, right? The D-Max is really the underrated truck in the segment, no? That's the one that I think really is the
D-Max
best
Con,
all-rounder now. Huh?
if they put the D-Max, if they put the interior into a sedan, I
Yeah.
will still say, wow, this is a good interior in a sedan. You know what I
Let's
mean?
put it this way. Mazda took the D-Max interior lock, stock, and barrel,
Yes.
put it in the BT50, put in the Mazda showroom. It does not look out of place next to a Mazda 6.
Yes. I mean, as I said, you know, so to me is I think that the Ford Ranger interior, I love Fords lah, but the Ford Ranger interior, the new one, I was like, wow, you're charging so high and you are not really premium. So, but I'm sure it drives well, you know. But yeah,
But
I
The
love
new
man.
Ford Ranger, guys, the new Ford Ranger has the full screen.
yes,
That's like a
portrait
tablet
screen.
thing. Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Anyway.
Anyway,
Okay. So yeah,
dabbling
we
on.
have no answer for that.
No answer.
This one, Solid 123. I also love the CLS W218. I think it's a very, 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 very beautiful car.
Yeah.
I hope you are getting the CLS 400, which has the proper 3-liter turbo engine.
Yeah.
But if it's not, then it's the 3.5, which is crazy road tax. But it's a
not
CGI
the
at least. At least you get like 280 horsepower lah.
Yeah.
So please get the CLS. I think for parts, for mechanical parts, Mercedes is very easy to buy lah. Very easy to find.
No problem. It's
Yeah.
mechanical parts are shared with the E-Class anyway.
Yeah, provided you are telling me that like you go to Facebook, guys, anyone got a left headlamp for this car, then you need to spend some effort to buy them lah. All right. But for exterior stuff that has nothing to do with left-hand drive, right-hand drive, just go China. Just buy from China. It's cheap.
Yeah.
They work and they are cheap. And it's like almost 1/10 the price. This is a very good looking. Oh, CLS 400 only 200K.
Wow.
2016 some more.
Wow.
Okay.
Then good way.
See,
Okay.
we rarely look into the CLS and like, wow.
Hey, it's a damn good looking car. It's a very good looking car. I think it's
and
this is newest gen.
This is the best looking
CLS.
This is the best looking CLS of the three.
Yeah. The new one is ugly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Change the rim, please. Change the rim, please.
Yeah.
Anyway,
and
Con, this question for you, Con. So when you decide to let go of your E39 and get your M5, what will be the point? You know, like what will make sure that this is the time to sell the car, lah? You know.
The time to sell the car is when I get a reasonable offer for the car.
So it's purely about pricing.
Very easy one. Someone walk up to Con, hey bro, sell to me 60K. He will sell straight.
Oh, no question.
Immediately he will sell. Right?
Okay,
45 he will consider. 45 he will consider. He will like,
how many
should I?
must I give to how many E-Texas must I give to for your for your E?
No, but okay, let's answer this guy's question. I went through this when I was selling my Waja, and ever since we started promoting Evo Club Insurance, right? I had this philosophy: if any of my cars don't clock enough mileage for me to top up to the next plan, I sell. Yeah, so all my cars are renew 5,000. If any of those cars I don't hit the mileage to top up, to require me to top up, I sell.
So your Ford managed to hit me?
Oh, my Ford now have to top up to unlimited already.
Who's using it now?
My wife.
Then your 2 E39 how?
My 2 E39 also because the last 1 year we actually got moved around a lot.
So which one would you be more inclined to sell? Your 520i, right?
The 520 lor, because the blue one already has my name on the plate already, and already did the full Napa package interior.
But I like the stance of your 520i better.
Yeah, because I did the full M Sport suspension transplant.
Mm.
Can you transfer it over to your 5255?
Can it's plug and play one.
Yeah.
It's plug and play one.
Change that way. Give it a proper stance. Your car now look like SUV.
No, that time I posted on Horizon Facebook. How many fingers your right height, bro? One fist.
One.
It's
Wow.
one fist.
Or one piece. Walao
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the question about the Vento, the guy asked the question again. Bad choice buying cash. I acknowledge it now. Next car, budget 2,000 ringgit a month. Eyeing the Golf 7.5 GTI or R, the new GTI. Can switch for a Golf. Sport. Bodilah.
Yeah.
Great
I
car.
would say Golf R, man.
Mm.
Golf
Yeah.
R all day long for me, man.
Golf R. Golf R.
Golf R. Golf R.
Oh.
Oh, hey, all this worth to buy, oh. Worth to buy, oh.
Then the M3 for sale. Okay. Interesting.
Any one of these worth to buy.
So Moses asked a question. Asked about convertible last weekend. Bobby Thomas said, get a Z4 below 170k. What about the SLC 200? It's about 200k now. I'm 1 and 5, so MX5 won't fit in my list. So tall
SLC
gentleman.
200. Everybody quiet. SLC. For a 190 cm guy.
The SLC is the is a major facelift and rebadge of the SLK.
Yes. Yes.
Mm,
What are your thoughts?
SLC 200. I mean, if you like the SLC, then by all means, but it doesn't excite me.
Yeah.
If
Okay
it's unless it is the SLC 43.
Con just went from here to there pricing wise. I think Moses, more than height, I think also important is how's your body structure.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
you know, and I agree. If you're a bit more larger, big chest and all that stuff, the Mercedes probably will fit you more comfortably. You need good support to sit in the car. I think the Mercedes probably be a better choice for you. Like, you know, yeah.
You know what, Thana? Thana.
I was thinking that from back of my mind actually. I was thinking about it. I was thinking about this back of my mind.
Yeah.
You know what? The
Mustang is
Mustang
way
is comfortable.
more cool.
It is comfortable.
Just now I checked out SLC 43 prices. It's not crazy, you know. It's 70k more than SLC 200. Only 70,000 more.
Only, yeah.
You just think, hey, Thana, will you pay 70k more for SLC 43 versus 200? I will.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, if you put it in that way, I will. But 70k over 170 is a lot of price increment, but for a 43, then
it's 200k to 270k. And this range, right, is almost the same as, remember last time people buy Camry 2 liter 140,000, and then Camry 2.4 or 2.5 is 180,000. It's 60,000. It's like 40 over thousand more, right, for a minor increase in horsepower. But a 43 is 270, but it's almost 100k more lah. But you just think about it, taking a loan and all that. Okay, 270k.
I think and the SLC 43 will definitely hold value better than an LC.
It can murder a lot of monsters.
Oh yes. And that
SL. Yeah. Oh please. Oh, we forgot about this car. Get the SL. Oh, it looks proper. SL, you come out in an SL, right? You are in. Oh, it's not the prettiest of cars lah. But hey,
But
hey,
your street cred level, where it's up at 11.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I was
Yo,
shocked. I said one.
400
The interior is not much bigger than the other like E-Class or whatever. It's the same look and feel, the interior wise. And you wonder
You mean
where
what?
all the
SL?
I mean like in the SL, like you wonder where all the space went. Such a long car, and like where all the space went. Only got 2 seats. Boot also nothing much. You wonder where all the space went. But yeah.
Well, it's like that. It's technically a front mid engine. It's almost a front mid engine.
Yeah.
The whole engine is behind the front
wheel,
wheels. Yeah.
Mm.
It's a very luxurious 2-seater convertible. You see, you are 195 cm, so you standing next to your SL looks beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And
Yeah.
a 3.5 NA will be so much more pleasurable to drive than a small 2-liter turbo in something like this. It looks cool. All right.
Okay, guys, just
cool.
shout out for the Husband of the Year award.
Oh,
Huh? Trying to get me
no, wife of the year. She's the wife of the year. She's planning
No,
to get her
no, husband of the year
M8
lah.
competition.
Husband buying her. I
No.
applaud the husband.
Oh, husband trying to get her M8
Ah.
competition. I wonder any other choices. Whoa.
I'm a guy. He can't marry me lah. So, oh, you mean the car? Is it? Oh, sorry.
But for a lady, you guys have to think, guys. M8 competition may not be the best choice for a lady. So for about 1 million, what should he get her if it's not an M8 competition? What should
1 mil.
yeah, 1 million.
It's funny,
One
yeah. When you talk about I talk about girls, or ladies,
Yeah.
we always
Yeah.
go for must be a SUV, a Vala, Evo. You just go for that kind of thing. But I guess
Yeah.
sedan doesn't normally come in that.
Okay, I think I put up this question before. Wait, Chiyong. You search for this, Chiyong, on Muda, and then you flash it up. It's about the same price as a M8 competition. Now Thana and Con. Okay, I send the link. I send this link. Wait, Chiyong, this one.
There.
Same engine, cheaper road tax. Find the 4 liter. There's a 4 liter one. There's a 4 liter V8.
Okay, I can't argue against this lah.
I mean, it's the same price as the M8 competition. It's gonna hold value better than the M8 competition.
It's an Aston. Can't argue against an Aston.
So the thing is, for ladies, right? I mean, I'm sure the M8 will be a sportier, much sharper car to drive. Right? This is like a cruiser, This is a sports car.
The sense of occasion, M8. I'm sorry, Aston, no contest lah.
Yeah, and the 4.4 road tax is 2,000 ringgit more. Yeah. This is 4 liter V8, 6,600 road tax.
Yeah,
and I think it will, you as a lady stepping up from DB11 would suit you more than you stepping up from an M8 competition. It looks like your husband's car, right?
True.
Yeah,
maybe that was the idea.
The plan lah. Maybe the husband say, "Yeah, go what is Bobby."
Yeah. So this is more, this sleeker, is sexier, it's more lifestyle. It looks so elegant compared to an M8.
Yeah. No arguments there. Like you have my vote lah. Yeah.
Same price. Same price. Yeah.
One cost. One looks like it costs twice.
Nicholas Chong was early. 3 minutes ago, he was like, get her an Aston. Yeah, proper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna run up our questions shortly, and then we're gonna go to our "Dude, Where's My Car" segment. So, guys, if you have any questions, please.
Oh, we
let's
have that.
I mean, we have Chiyong prepared for us. Apa nama dia? What else question? Alfa Romeo 159. Would you still buy one today?
Please get the 2.2. I actually test drove the 3.2 and I was so disappointed. I actually went with Chiyang and check out the 3.2. And yeah, the engine is very deep, very rumbles nicely, very smooth V6. Oh, but it totally transformed how the car drives, the four-wheel drive system and the big 3.2 in front, right? It just makes the car so lardy. So the 2.2 is a very rev happy front.
Correct.
Front is very lightweight, very agile.
Yes.
Then the
Yes.
2.2 is.
You see,
Huh?
you see what I mean about the 318 and the 3328. I'm telling everybody the 318 is so nice to drive.
I
The
get
328 is
you.
so
I get you.
lazy.
Thomas said the same thing with the E30 also. He said the 318 is
Yeah.
lively, whereas the
Lively,
6-cylinder makes it so heavy.
Oh my God. See? Yeah. Bye. Thank you.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So buy,
Okay.
but maintenance, it's an alpha, and it's almost coming to the time where parts are getting difficult to find. So, but nevertheless, you still can find it in Europe. So, and it's a beautiful car. Please buy. Please save
It
the
is.
Alphas.
It is.
Please save the 159s. They are
Yes. Yeah.
amazing front wheel drive handling. Amazing. The car drives.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. 235 E92. Should we go for the DCT or the torque converter? I've driven the torque converter recently. I was quite impressed even with the torque converter. DCT I can own things better. Bobby, of course you'll say faster, better. No,
Noah, for me,
they both okay.
I'm done with DCTs.
You know what? I find that every DCT I drive, like you drive a Ford DCT, when you drive Ford, like each of them got their own prangai one. It's like, oh, I need to understand. I must learn to understand your DCT. What you're trying to talk to me about, and then now I get how to drive a DCT. Ayo, mafan.
Yeah.
It's that springy feel, when you from idle to going that time. I mean, only PDK and some PDK lah, only PDK, only PDK, only PDK works. Yeah, only PDK works.
Okay.
The others are so obvious. You are in a dual clutch. The others are just so obvious.
True.
But they have their merits lah. They have their merits. So
Yeah.
I think Volkswagen also did it really well lah. Volkswagen and Audi.
Yeah. Volkswagen DCTs has improved so much.
Over the years.
Yes.
Even the drag
No,
clutch.
but they stopped developing on the high end DCTs. You see, VW Group.
Yeah.
Right. The low end ones they still make it. The 7-speed. But the high end ones they stopped developing. Like Audi also they stopped at the 7-speed DCT, the one that my S4 has. That one doesn't have that springy feeling. It doesn't have that feeling. Yeah. And my S4 and it creeps properly at low speed traffic, right? You just release the brakes, right? It creeps properly. It doesn't do the springy thing when it creeps. It doesn't. It creeps like a torque converter. So those are good DCTs, but
that characteristic is not easy to achieve, without
not easy. For dual clutch. All right. Yeah.
Okay. Let's do a few more questions and we'll go to our segment.
Any other guys where we really miss your question and you are like, fuckers, answer me, I need an answer.
Yeah.
You know what I like about the audience of this show is that so many of you who came and watched are actual car buyers, actual people who wanted to buy cars, and we're glad to help you all. All right.
Yeah, and because and this is true. Some of these guys actually turn up at the car wash and tell me that, bro, I watched your live show and we bought the car based on your advice. So it's heartening, lah. It's heartening.
So you've got a question of
this one, very quick one. He's like Bobby starting to like. Okay, it's not that I don't like a light front end. Is Ferrari's light front end at high speeds scares me. You know, so it actually makes me scared. But I mean, any car with a light front end that holds well is fantastic to drive. So Porsches have light front ends, but at high speeds they track really well. Yeah. So just to answer that.
Yep.
Okay.
So question is 530, I or E, and then
I.
love. Yeah.
I.
I
Go for the I.
I. What's your first car to bid for 550K budget, new car only? If you only want new car, there's so little that do you need to ask? I mean, like 500 something thousand you can get. I don't know what car you want, so you can buy a. Can you buy a Cayenne? 570.
That Cayenne cannot the base CKD one, because the YouTube ad same from 550K.
Yeah,
but it's not. But you gotta wait, like, you know. But
Oh yeah, wait until next year.
Yeah, lor.
Where do you pick?
Oh, Brandon just now the 900K option, Rolls Royce Brave can get me. 900K can get Rolls Royce Brave? I don't think so, right? Sorry, I tracked back a bit because it's interesting to know.
Can
get me?
Yao. You Rolls Royce, you win now, lo.
Win no, for a lady, you know, Rolls Royce Brave is, but I tell you, a Rolls Royce is even more high profile than whatever Aston Martin or Ferrari or what. You roll up in a Rolls Royce. No lah, it's difficult to drive. You sit inside a Rolls Royce, right? Can you imagine going into Bangsa Village?
Or she go pick up the kids from school. Pick up the kids from school.
But no lah, you buy the valet. But yeah, for a lady, this is like, guys, M8 or Rolls Royce.
Wow. First was M8 or Aston or Rolls.
No, I would go for this. Seriously, I go for this, right? I mean,
amazing.
If I want
how
to
it went from
BMW.
Amazing how it went from BMW to Aston to Rolls Royce whilst keeping in the budget.
Yeah. This is another level, totally another level. I mean,
yeah.
Obviously,
my God, don't
those, but come on, man, you're rolling in a Rolls Royce.
This is with tax, Bobby. Yeah, this is with tax. With tax. Yeah, got already. With tax.
It's a used car. 2014 cannot be
19. Yeah,
Maybe anymore.
Yeah, it's 19 lah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Baller, this one baller. You know. This is the one coupe that I will not get the convertible. I would get the coupe over the convertible for this one. Yeah, because of the roof line, the 4 comfortable seats. You know, crazy comfortable seats. And but actually, I hate the interior design. I don't understand the interior design at all. It's like steampunk kind of design. The interior, yeah.
Continental V8.
Continental V8, yeah. All right, but it's gonna depreciate until 70,000.
Yeah, you lose that million in the used car market pretty fast.
Anthony says for the
SLS AMG. Hey, for lady lah, Anthony, for lady lah. This one SLS AMG is a bit over the top, man. And it's cash buy, bro. 900K cash. This one cannot take loan. All right.
So, Chiyong, shall we start?
Okay, come. Do I have time to?
Oh,
no, never mind.
Anything you want.
Okay, let's each of us pick one question and call it and go to Dude, where's my car?
He already.
Okay, okay.
Up to you.
Then I go get a drink. You all
Okay.
answer the last two questions.
Come, boleh. Con. Beauty before age.
Okay, I will go for this one, CKWH 118 versus F30. Only earning 4.5K monthly, so afraid of bank loan approval. Please help. I'm 23 years old this year.
Okay. So,
Okay,
right,
my
so
turn is CK.
FTOI.
Yeah.
So this one, what? This
My
is the what? Which engine is this? Is the B48.
This is the B48. So
Okay, and the
CK, first thing, 118 is the B38 1.53 cylinder.
Okay.
Now, firstly, overall, right, the 330i more sought after, less numbers. There are plenty of 118i's on the road. So value retention, the F30 will do better. That's one thing. Yeah. And because you say, of course, the 3 would be better. So the 3 series is the car that you want. The 118 is the car that you think that, oh, I may not be able to afford a 3 series, so I'm going to settle for this. You are afraid of bank loan approval, but yeah, I mean, you do not know bank loan approval, but applying for bank loan is free, ma. So you apply for the loan first, see whether the bank approve or not.
But
If
what? On the same note, what I don't understand is 118 and 230 such a big difference in power output.
Yeah.
What you consider in between something 130 and still F30 320i?
320i.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep your budget. Keep your budget there. Get the F30 320i.
Yep, very valid.
No
or
stress,
even a
you're
later
young.
batch, even a 328, a late batch, 2014, 2015, 328, the last 1 year before they facelift, also a valid choice.
Yeah, I wouldn't get that. I'll prefer, sorry to say, but I'll prefer the B48.
Yeah, B48 of course is better, but
over the N20. I mean,
of course,
yeah.
Of course, B48 is better, but in the absence of choice.
Yeah, I think CKWH, you don't go to dealers. You can just go into BMW Club Malaysia Facebook or whatnot, right? And then thank you. Then sorry, my wife made me coffee. Neslo. I feel hungry, so
yum.
Anyway, you just go to BMW Club Malaysia Facebook, right? And then you get to meet some people who own the 330i from day one. You offer them 130,000, I think they will let go, because if the dealers are selling 150 plus, right, they are taking in from owners at 130.
Yeah.
So you just stick with your 330i, but you go around, find your way. You'll be able to find the 330i at your budget one, at your 130K budget. All right, just stick to it.
Okay, Thana, you pick the question.
Oh, I feel like who I picked, then who I never picked, they angry at me. Anything you see interesting?
Then we go, dude, where's my car?
Yeah, let's go, dude, where's my car?
Let's go lah.
So there are so many questions. Hey, wait, what's that? What is he saying? Oh, he booked a M340i, but it will be the full screen. Interesting.
And you get a little teeny weeny little gear switch.
Really?
Yeah, the new BMs.
To be honest, in the G20, right, the gear lever, I really want to throw it away and fit the old BMW gear lever,
Yes, the existing one is so good.
The sensation, the feel of the material and all that is such a letdown compared to the old gear lever, especially the black one. After they updated, after my 6 Series, right, they updated the gear lever one more time. There's a black color version. That one.
The one in the G30, right?
Yes. This one is. This one feels so cheap.
I remember my first memory getting into a BMW in this generation, and you get into it, and then how your palm sits in the gear lever, you press.
Yes.
I was thinking about BMW. You're so brilliant how you do the engagement driving the car. Like old cars is manual, obviously, but new cars that engage there. Even an E36, I know the way you put the lever, how you change the gear, the engagement was there. and they killed
Second
it.
row, first one, just now. This one. Uyo. Yeah, sorry,
But
sorry,
you know,
Thana, sorry,
Bobby,
Thana.
you know, there are some of the F generation owners, right, who upgrade their gear levers from the one we see on the screen here to that new one that they have that we put just now, you know.
Oh my god. This one I realize I don't know whether can shift to my can mod it to my car or not. The Thana,
Sure can.
Chiyong, the one on the
Can.
left one, the more slanted one. That one looks so good, way.
I think with enough determination, it can be done.
No, not that
But
one.
I'm not-
Chiyong. Second row on the right. Yes.
The
Kill
G30
you.
one. Not this one. But that is an example, There's that a
You
F
can,
generation owner retrofit.
Yeah, you can do all that stuff, lah.
No, Chiyong. Second row. Second row on the right. On the right. Second row on the right.
Yes.
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 Ini
This
cantik,
one.
tercantik.
Yeah. There's something about it, how it sits in your hand, like, so it's beautiful, you know.
This one,
Yes.
this one is in which BMW icon?
G30.
Oh,
G11, G30 use this
damn
one.
nice. This one damn nice.
It's this era, right? It's this one and the preceding one. It feels as if BMW took measured the shape of your palm and designed the gear knob to fit snugly in it. You know.
Yeah, how
G30 is the peak of BMW interior design.
Agreed.
G30 at
Agreed.
G12.
Yes,
The 7
agreed.
series.
No question.
Yeah.
No question. You look at the X3 facelift, how they shoehorn the current Gen A went into the X3 cabin. I was like, wow, looks a bit off.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay. Shall we start? Okay, Chiyong?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so this first time, all three of us don't know what car because Chiyong prepared this.
Okay, Chiyong, maybe you have to come join the feed and tell us how
maybe
you
add
think.
Chiyong, shall we want to join Chiyong? Chiyong? No.
Look at him, look at him.
Come lah.
You already added.
Okay, Chiyong.
Okay, the first car
Okay.
is E63.
Okay.
Wow. What's the price now? Yeah.
1 million, 1.1, I think.
1.1. So
1.1.
you want to answer this one or?
Are you going to say this one or
Fine.
Why
Okay lah, this
why is it so
So easy,
this
Okay.
one? M5 lor. M5 for me
the way it
lor.
looks, right? The way it looks, right? If you show me the pre-facelift, I will struggle a bit. The E-Class.
Both are facelift.
Yeah, lor.
Okay,
we
guys,
get one
Actually,
each.
both
comment.
cars, right?
Yeah, guys,
So
please
that-
comment. Please comment.
So Daniel Pa
Yeah.
says E63. We got Ashraf says M5. Kevin says M5. David.
Can we
says
just only
M5.
highlight those who choose the E53?
Okay, only one guy.
A lot of M5.
Okay, should we have a scenario, isn't it? Okay, scenario. Okay, the scenario.
Yes.
I guess scenario. You made your first million, and you want to go and impress the world with your decent sleeper car. You know, which should be the better sleeper car that you want to get, the M5 or the E60?
Hey, if you want a sleeper, it is the M5 really, because the E63 is a car that will kill you.
Sleeper car, not sleepy looking car. So.
Anna, the E63, right, from the first throttle, right, will make you wide awake, man. That car is obscene. E63 is obscene.
Okay.
But it's wildly entertaining, lah. I would say this: the E63 is more entertaining than the M5.
Okay. Gurpal says M5 because of corn.
Oh, I love you, Gopal.
So much love for corn, you know. Still M5. So yeah. So people are saying, oh, this one is like check up M5 touring.
This is the best from an M5 owner.
E63S.
I just love the way how the BMW looks in this generation. So for me, it's the M5.
M5 for me.
Can I
I
can
know
I
you're
have
supposed
the
to be
M5 with the E63 engine?
Unfortunately, no. Okay, Chiang.
Okay. Okay, the next one.
Yep. Yes.
Round
Next
two.
one must give some
Round
story.
two. Okay, what's the story here,
So
Chiang?
scenario.
Tell me. Siapa ni?
You have a budget of 100K.
Okay.
Your weekend car. It's a 90s car.
100K weekend car, 90s car.
Weekend
90s.
car, 90s weekend car for 100K.
Got a lot of money, yeah.
M3 E36.
Okay, okay. We know.
Okay, the next one. C36.
Wow.
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 C36 AMG and M3E.
And
Both
fine,
are
man.
the same era.
AMG.
Yeah.
I'm
Really
can
cool.
find. I mean, I've seen M3 for sale, but not the C36 in Malaysia.
And I don't think they will sell 100 though.
Yeah, correct.
But I think the Mercedes will sell for more, right? Because they just don't have in our market.
Yep.
Oh, I've seen the C36. I've seen C36.
Oh, wow.
Maybe it's the up batch. They up batch it.
You know this generation C class got 43 also.
Oh,
There's a
Holy
43.
shit.
no lah. So let's see what.
What's your pick? What's your pick? I know Thana's pick.
The M3 is just so violent. It's just so communicative. It's angry. It's the exhaust note. Everything about the car is beautiful. I know the way it's balanced out. So yeah, M3 for me lah. Hands down, M3. No question. So
On.
Will it
Brandon
surprise
choose
anybody if I
C36.
actually pick the Mercedes in this comparison?
Oh, it's rarer, right?
Yeah. Let's put it this way: if it's a normal E36 versus a normal 202, I'll take an E36. But C36 AMG is rarer than an M3 lah. So yeah. So yeah,
Well,
I think I'll take.
I would love to service 6 throttle bodies. It's like amazing. The era, right? The era of BMW, you know, in pursuit of this kind of thing, they would do stuff like. I think the 6 throttle body went all the way to the E46 also, right?
Yes, 46. The 46 is the one that is really well known for the individual throttles. And that engine really sings, man.
Yeah, I cannot
So,
tahan the W202 looks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright,
Tana, is it? Just want to ask you something, right? The E36, is the steering slightly offset to the left?
I find that I don't know. I find it's left. Yeah.
Yeah.
I find that my pedal there, depending what shoe I wear, I cannot put my feet in correctly for some reason. So yeah, I think it's a bit offset lah. You're right.
Yeah, because I feel the steering doesn't align with my body center line.
It's like how it's like you're meant to drive a bit like terapat attitude, kind of like don't care, one kind of stance to it. But yeah, it's not centered, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, Tiban Naidu preferred the C36. Wayne Yap C36. Jensen Tan C36.
Ah,
Nice
Quite
one.
balanced.
Yeah. More Mercedes fans, not more Mercedes choices for this round.
Brandon Lim C36.
Wow, M5 owner chose 2 AMGs in a row.
Yeah. C36. Yeah. Nice one. It's cooler lah. You come out to a car meet in a C36 AMG.
Yeah.
It's definitely cooler.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I find the M3 cooler, but okay.
I'm sure the M3 is nicer to drive, but the C36 is cooler.
See,
Yeah, yeah,
David
yeah,
Lim says to drive barefoot on my E36. Yeah, I have an issue. I have an issue on the manual E36. Different shoe I wear, it just doesn't fit. It just cannot fit. Mm.
Mm. Mm.
Okay, come, Chiyang,
Okay,
round three.
round three. You have
Ding,
a
ding,
budget
ding,
of
ding.
2 million ringgit, and it's your business
Wow.
car.
Wow, your budget goes really very wild. With 1 million, 100K, 2
Yes.
million.
It's a JDM.
Ah, okay,
JDM.
okay.
Oh, Toyota Century.
I'm just keen to know what the next car is, lah.
I don't care what's the
Or-
next one. I'm getting this. I will get this over a Rolls Royce.
Or
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Mm.
Audi
Very-
A8L Porsche.
No.
Ah,
Fuck off.
Sorry, I love my Audis. But
oh,
the Century is so much baller.
the Century all day long, man.
Fuck off.
The Century all day long, man.
Yeah.
This one is like beep beep. Hey Audi, fuck off. Toyota here.
Guys, can who? All right, let's just highlight who is choosing the A8. Anybody?
Ban him. Anyone who choose the A8, ban him. Is it another
Who
Audi
says
owner?
anything
It's
so?
like, I love my
See,
Audi, but
That's the guy here.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
Audi, but Century any day. Yeah, lor. I also love Audi, but come on, lah.
Yeah, man.
But the Audi is special.
Doesn't matter. I know it's the accent
Not to our
base. Then
How special is an A8?
Hey, but good job finding this car out, though.
Mm.
One is a Toyota, and the other one is Audi.
still
No challenge.
Audi lah.
Okay. We got one ticker for the Audi.
Two. We have two.
A8 just for the brand.
Oh, you.
Okay lah, Thana. So at
Three.
the end of the day, it's an Audi lah.
The Joe Sultan may also have a Century. You never know.
Yeah.
Our
yeah.
Prime Minister uses Audi A8. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think the reason is because I think Audi A8 they sell from factory with bulletproof glass as option. Bulletproof glass, bulletproof doors and stuff. So it's an option from the factory. So there you go.
Okay.
For those who don't know, the founder of Audi, the Audi brand, the guy's name is called August Porsche. So he formed the company, a very high-end car making company, and then after a while, he got voted out by his board of directors. They kicked him out from his own company, so he couldn't use his own surname to register another car company anymore. Then his son suggested, because something like Hodge meaning is about hearing one, so his son suggested the Latin version of hearing, which is Audi, and then he formed Audi after that. So I think it's a pathetic attempt to copy Mercedes Maybach, you know, and just put the Hodge name at the back, and it's not a special car or whatnot. It's just a trim level. So I don't know, man. Then if BMW they put what? Auto, right? Right. It's like
BMW just bought Rolls Royce for that purpose.
no, because correct. Because BMW has such a turmoil history, right? Where there's so many merger acquisitions going on, right? It's very hard to trace back to their roots.
Yeah.
But even they themselves, right? They only trace themselves back to 2016, 1916,
Yeah.
where they register the badge BMW, BMV, right? But actually, if they were to trace their history back, like how Mercedes, after Daimler Motoren Gesellschaft bought over Benz and C and used Benz and C's history to go back to 1886 and say that we invented the car, but if BMW were to do the same, right, they can trace back all the way back to Nikolaus Otto, which invented the Otto cycle engine, which is the suck, squeeze, bang, blow, You know, so I think BMW should actually go that route and trace all the way back to Nikolaus Otto. You know, that would be so much cooler because Nikolaus Otto passed the company to his son August Otto, and then Otto became Bavarian Flugzeugwerk, and then from there became Bavarian Motorenwerk. You know, that would be so cool because Nikolaus Otto's two staffs were the people who created Daimler Motorengesellschaft.
Yeah.
They learned engine making and then they create Daimler Motorengesellschaft and then became Mercedes-Benz, you know. So that would be cooler. Anyway, Century, man. I no.
Have you seen one in person, Bobby, in Malaysia?
Nope. I saw one white color one on sale in car list of 3 years ago for 1.3 million. I just hate myself for not being rich enough lah back at that time lah. It's my wow. That would be the luxury car that I would want lah.
That is the car that really says you've made it, man.
There was this Canadian YouTubers they bought. I forgot the name. What's the guy's name? Chiyong will know lah. They bought the Toyota Century and they brought to and he was driving it as his daily car. What was the guy?
Let me find it.
Nah, that's fine. But yeah, it's crazy. It's so much cheaper overseas. They use Century. They bring it from Japan and stuff. But
you know the Century is like Japan's version of like China's Hongqi L5. Chiyong, you go and find the Hongqi L5. It's like it's the kind of car where when that car comes out, right, your Rolls Royce or whatever, fuck off, you know.
Yeah.
Or
so the guy bought the Russian. It's 20,000 Canadian used old Century. Can you believe it? Crazy.
Okay, Hongqi L5 or Century?
Oh.
You know how much this car costs, Thana?
No. How much is it?
You can buy two Rolls Royce Phantom.
What is that?
Hongqi L5.
The dash.
Some expensive wood, no?
You know, this front end really looks like it was taken off a cartoon, you know.
Yeah.
What is this, man?
So this car costs twice. Basically, it's 2 times the price of a Phantom.
See, I say they all say Turtle House. Yes, Turtle House, correct. Turtle House. They bought a Century and for 20,000 and yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I wish I could import cars to Malaysia. I can make.
Oh, look at that
option.
Look at that. Hongqi L5, crazy. Baller, that. It's like the car of a villain.
Yeah, man.
Why that face look like Clarkson?
It is.
I think it's Clarkson.
Yeah, Century for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, so cool, man! This car, so damn nice.
But what would really
understated?
But what would really make me scratch head, right, would be Century versus Mercedes 600. And I would really scratch head on that one.
Which 600?
The Mercedes-Benz 600, no?
Nah, Century.
The Mercedes 600 Grosser, yeah.
Yeah. Still Century.
What, the old one? The old one?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Oh.
A Maybach and a Toyota Century. How about?
No, not this one. Not this one.
Century.
You all know about the Mercedes Royale?
No, I don't know.
The old one, not the remake one. Okay, you know the Mercedes 126, right?
Yes.
Ooh.
Mercedes made a larger version of the 126.
Yes.
It's damn cool. Okay, let me send this.
It's hilarious, man. That car.
Hilarious. It's hilarious. Let me send to Chiyong. photo. That's epic. Yeah. Chiyong found it. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, oh, our 126 is the largest car. Let's make a larger version of the 126. Damn cool. This one.
Oh
It
my
really
God.
makes the standard 126 look like a kanchil, you know.
Yeah. You know about this, Thana?
No. First time hearing this. Wow. Why?
It's a scaled up version of the 126 Royale. Especially this picture. That picture is damn hilarious. Eh? It's like, what the fuck?
The interior looks horrible.
But it's
Sorry,
hilarious. Epic, right? Imagine you drive this out, right? People are like, why is this 126 so huge, right?
Something's wrong with the car. A fake, man. Oh,
Yeah.
It's a fake car.
No, the guy will shake his head. Is like, something wrong with me? Is it? It's like, I know this car, but I didn't know it's that big. Yeah.
Okay, guys.
All right.
I think we've come to the end of the show.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us. Thanks for helping us sharing this show and telling more friends. And remember, we have a big event coming up end of this month. Penang will come down KL on the 25th. And then both of the Evo Club groups, Evo Club Penang, Evo Club KL, we will drive down to Johor on the 26th. Then we'll meet up with JB people on the 26th. And then of course, if the Singapore group want to come up on the 26th and put up a night together with us, it's fine. Then on 27th, we're going to go for a big drive and meet up and photos, a lot of fun time, mingling, gathering. It's the first time all 4 clubs from Penang, KL, JB, Singapore all meet up. So come and join us and take leave if you need to. Just take Friday leave and then Saturday, Sunday, you can join us. All right.
One last question, Bobby. I want to tell this guy no. He owns a 330E and he booked a X540E, a second car. Wise move? No.
Why his face like that? His face like
He's scared. No.
I mean, you book already, ma. I mean, enjoy it. I mean, to be honest, when hybrids work, right, they are wonderful.
No, they are wonderful. But it's like you're putting 2 hybrids in the same household.
Yeah lah, but okay lor, he booked already ma. What you want to do?
Really?
Ask him to cancel. Cancel then buy what?
Buy we showed the 420i 120k 215.
Bro, X5 war.
Yeah.
Different.
Oh, okay. If you're talking about not price from a point of
he wants an SUV, right? A big SUV 2017.
Yeah, it's big lah. X5, way bigger.
It's quite cheap, 2017 X5.
Yes.
The resale value is lower than XC90.
True. I mean, from the point of view of pricing, it's a good price, but I won't get 2 hybrids in my household.
180k. What can you get?
Yeah, lor.
Okay. Last push.
XC90, something different, right? XC90 is like 40,000 more, 210.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Who go and pick this question right when we want to finish the show?
Not me.
I want to. Okay, guys.
Okay.
Till next week, stay tuned. Can I join Lisa?
Come lah. It's open. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Anything to shout out, Bobby?
Okay, guys.
Anything happening other than that?
Anything happening? This weekend's drive will be Sunday. All right. So we'll always do one Sunday every month. Okay. So
All right.
come out and drive. If I see your name here, I didn't see you coming out and join us drive. Kick you. Come and join us. All right. All right. Take care, guys. And if you need a car wash, do know what's good with con is that, I mean, a lot of ladies and all that, right? You need somebody to take care of your car, whatnot, right? Con can come to your house, pick up your car, check everything, get it washed, return to you, and when there's anything they spot, he will give you a call. Don't worry,
Yes.
he's a very honest person, you know.
Yeah.
So come, get Con, you know, book your service with Con, with Evo Club Car Wash. Download the app, and then they will come and pick up your car and get it washed, and then return to you. Of course, they charge you to pick up your car, but the good thing is that you just think about it, right? You don't have to go to a car wash, queue up, and then waste your 2 hours, right? You
Yes.
can do your own thing. You can be at work, you can be in office. They can settle it for you. So
Like
it's
last
very
week,
good.
last week I used the service myself. I went to attend the Mitsubishi Triton launch, then got the driver to come and pick the car up from my event, send the car back to the shop, wash, and brought it back to Pavilion Bukit Jalil. So it's a service that allows you to continue your whatever it is that you're doing on that day. Then whilst you're doing whatever you're doing, your car is being washed, and you don't have to affect your schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, but Con, my house so near your shop. You just park your car here and then take my car to wash lah. I don't have to call the guy. I have to wait.
And for you, sure can.
Just 5 minutes away from your shop.
Yes, we wash any cars. We wash any cars, right? If you sign up for the unlimited package, can you wash your car every day? Yes, you can. There is one pack, the one where I say unlimited, but it's only for one car. All right. So if let's say you have it's only for that one car, but during that 3 months, 6 month, 1 year period, you can wash as many times as you want. You wash already today, tomorrow you come back with that same car, also can.
Yeah.
How much is the package, Robert?
It ranges from 300 to 1,002 depending on the tenure and which wash that you want. So yeah, here we have it. You can either take the contactless package or the morning drive package. So during that period, if you take add-ons, it's a special price, and these charges are independent of the car size. So whether you are E36 or you are Range Rover, same price.
And the morning drive and the contactless is contactless. With no touching.
Contactless means basically it's just different level of washing lah. So with morning drive, I add in I wipe the engine bay. I also do the wiping of the interior. We clean the car boot, so it's addition and also sanitization of the panels. So contactless is a more basic kind of wash. Do I provide cleaning service for fabric seat? Yes, provide.
Okay.
Come. We've got good food over there, so I can belanja you Chiyong when you come.
Wow. Okay. So
guys.
So go and check out.
Come.
All right. On that note, thank you so much for joining us again.
Thank you, guys.
Remember,
thank you.
Every Monday we will help people who are in need of buying a car, to firm up their decision or provide our advice. All right.
Yeah.
We are the only media out there that does this. All right. So if you appreciate this, subscribe to Thana's channel, Thomas's channel, Con's channel, my channel, and then come and join us at Horizon Facebook and follow us on IG and TikTok as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Take care, everybody. See you all at the mega meetup. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Good night.
Right.
Bye, Thana. Bye, Con.